Started out alive, man, that was the play. Streaming every night, building up the sway. But as the sight faded, I had to find my way. Now I'm hopping platforms, surfing through the fray. Got my crew behind me, yeah, we call them givers. Chillin' IRL, catching all the rivers. Farkle in the chat, bringing loss to the grind. Talking crypto games while we sippin' Jack Fine. Gives a minute, yeah, we take our time. Living in the moment, the life's a subtle wine. From the land down under, streaming through the night. New Zealand's vibe, surfing waves day to night. Always looking for the next thrill, that's where I ignite. Community so solid, always shining bright. Rolling deep and cruising for the height. From the struggle to the stream, it's all just a game. But with the giver found, we're making our name. Jack and crypto profits, life just gets sweeter. Every view and every stream, making life a keeper. Give us a minute, yeah, we take our time. Living in the moment, life's a subtle wine. From the land down under, streaming through the night. Got my heart on my sleeve, everything feels right. So here's to the journey, no regrets in sight. Each laugh and each tear, it's a beautiful fight. Keep the wave rolling, let the good vibes flow. We're the givers, together in the show. Gives a minute, yeah, we take our time. Living in the moment, the life's a subtle wine. From the land down under, streaming through the night. Got my heart on my sleeve, everything feels right. Script how we play a game. From start to next time, we're chasing fame. Put the gear behind me, changing scenes. So through it and then living out the dream. Got my acoustic strum, curing and chill for cracking jokes. Go stop the thrill in the land of Kiwis, we ride the waves. Our road streams phone, no better days. Gives a minute, yeah, we take our time. Living in the moment, the life's a subtle wine.
Hello, the internet. It is Saturday, the 25th of April, 2026, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm feeling great. Went surfboarding this morning. Oh man, it's been great to get back in the water and get back out there. And I didn't surf too badly. I had a good surf. I got a few decent waves. I was super tired though. Yeah, I guess planking. I mean, I'm not planking anymore, and I guess that was really working because, yeah, by the end of the surf, I was actually thankful that I'd got to the end of the GoPro battery. I was like, oh, I'm going to go in. My arms felt like lead weights. And that's just from literally 2 weeks out of the water. I probably should start planking again. You know, like the planking was there to keep my upper body strength strong. And it seemed to have worked. I mean, it was working because now I know it's not working because I'm not doing it. Anyway, today on the stream, Hi-RHES did want to call in for a discussion around Valora.tv, and so I've made the stream title appropriately titled. However, I haven't spoke to Hi-RHES. I just assumed he may pop in and then we can just delve into it. There's no faffing around with tech anymore. We've got this set up. I'm quietly confident. I mean, I'm already in the Discord. I'm quietly confident we can just jump in there and get into a chat without too much faffing around. And so that'd be good. Now, look, I'm not sure exactly what he wants to talk about, but he did say it'd be good to have a call in. Now, in this instance, I'm going to keep the call in to myself and Hi-RHES until we're done. And at the time that we are done, then I'll encourage others to join in if they want to come on in. So the thing is, this is what I've discovered with either viewing panels or being in panels. I think 3 people in a panel is good, 4 gets a little sketch. Anything more than 4 and it just becomes one big party and it's hard to sort of work out what the hell's going on. 2 is ideal. One person talking, one person listening, responding, communicating. That's a conversation. 3 people, it works. 4 people kind of works. Anything more doesn't work. So I'm happy to have group chats and have like a massive gangbang. But in the instance where there's something that really wants to be spoken of, if it's up to the person who asked to have the call in, I'm going to, honor that and say, okay, we'll just keep it to just yourself and myself, unless they say, I want to talk to John Hubers Nuber about this. Bring them in. That's the kind of thing. In the chat, though, Neskis, he's having difficulty on Delora, as he says. Something went wrong. An unexpected error occurred. Please try again. That's interesting. I haven't seen that error, and so I suggested refreshing your trousers. You have, and it won't load yet. Okay, well, I don't know what that is. What trouser browser are you in? Yo, DK, Hi-RHES on here. It's going to be fun. Yeah, man, he's a good guy. Yeah, if he flakes out, I'll play. See, that's the thing. If he flakes out, I'm happy to have a call in, but it doesn't have to be about the Valora. It can be about anything. But I just know, and I've said this before, that I would rather a call in than any content I can give. Does that make sense? Like if someone wants to call in, I will always, nearly always, 98% of the time, I'll forego what I had planned for a call in. Call-ins trump everything, right? They're the top of the call-ins are rad. It's a conversation after all. I mean, you hear me yapping away all the time. I've been live every day this week because I'm not working. You might say, that's horrible, dude. Go back to work. We don't want to see you every day. I don't want to see myself every day, to be honest, but if I can balance that with a conversation with someone else, all the better. So yeah, DK, we can do the call in if Hi-RHES pulls out or if it doesn't happen. I mean, my plan was to hang out with you guys for a little while. I want to show you my surfing clip from today. It was great out there. That's coming, and then we'll take that break. And in that break, usually around the half-hour mark, that's when Hi-RHES can sort of get his sweet cans over here if he wants to. I'm the same, man. Real shit beats pre-planned. Well, I love pre-planning stuff, but I'm saying conversation beats nearly anything. Like let's say I was sitting on top of a mountain doing an IRL stream, and I'm there drinking home brews, watching a sunset. That's going to be fun, and I'm going to be ranting and raving. But how much better would it be if there was someone else there to have a conversation with? So therefore, my rants get lowered, and you get to enjoy the conversation of someone else. Speaking of someone else, I did get a lovely woman today on the beach. Came up to me and said, "Are you the plank guy?" She said, "Are you the plank guy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I am." And she said, "Well, I just want to let you know that your plank videos," how did she word this? She said, "They encouraged me." So she just moved into this town from, did she tell us? In January this year, she moved down here, and she said, "I did it on a whim. I wasn't really sure what I was doing, but I came down here and I searched YouTube for this town, and your videos came up and the surrounding areas with the plank videos." She said, "I've seen all your surfing stuff and the plank videos." And I was like, "Oh, that's, well, hang on a second." She didn't say anything. Like, whenever I meet someone that's watched my content and then meets me in real life, I always wait a bit and then say, "Well, hell, you didn't actually say you liked it. You said you saw it. Now, was it garbage?" And she said, No. The plank stuff really opened up the area, and she's gone and looked at areas that I've planked at based upon those videos. So Lynette, if you're watching, I don't know if you're tuning into the live streams, but if you're watching, hope you had a good swim. Yeah, I got a little bit of FOMO going on there because we were yip-yapping. She caught me just before I was going in for a surf, and I was like, haven't surfed in 2 weeks and you want to stop and chat? I'm going to have to cut this. Well, we chatted for a little while. And yeah, Lynette. And so I guess I'll probably run into her around the traps. She's into swimming. She does the ocean swim stuff. That's fucking terrifying. Not into that at all. DK, thanks for using my website gives. No worries, man. Yeah, I'm on the Much Love No Fear website. My website is almost at 50 people. Now, at one point, Yo Dragon over on Twitter, Twitch machine. How you doing, Dragon? DK, at one point, I recall you were saying that you were going to cap your platform to one streamer per time. You wouldn't have more than one person streaming. I happened to notice when I went on there today, there was already, or was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. There were already 2 people streaming. I think it might have been a bandwidth issue originally, but have you changed that policy and now you can let multiple people stream it? I think you were worried about people clashing, like time frames clashing and stuff. 50 people on your site though, that's pretty good, man. Commendable. Happy. It's going to be interesting. I think AI is going to be, what did he say? What did Tim Pool say? I think AI is going to be interesting. Oh, you can trigger it anyway. What was I also going to tell you? Something about the somethings. Nah, it's just a tech thing. Woo! You got here first! Netsky, I see you got in. So what happened, man? How did you do that? What happened, Netskis? But congrats to getting in and hope the water's cozy. I was going to say, I've got... it's just a tech thing. It's nothing, but I'm just so stoked. Okay, you got here second. Hey, that's Cam. Yo, Cam, how you doing, man? Second place. Nicely done. Immortal Al fixed it for now. We can do 4 streamers at a time. Okay, cool. Okay, and Netsky's glad you got in, man. What I was going to say, the Stream Deck. So I've got this thing where I've got my tabs up, right? Like on this monitor, I've got all my streaming tabs, all the platforms I'm up on. I've closed a few because I don't really want to see some of the porn sites I stream on while I'm streaming, but predominantly there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 tabs open on Brave on that monitor. Now, when it comes to ending a stream and we want to go and host someone, I want to be able to press a Stream Deck button and have Brave browser go to Who did that? That's a DLive host. Get used to that for no more than 2 more days. Thanks, whoever did that. I want to be able to press a button on the Stream Deck and I want it to open up Valora.tv in Brave unmuted on this monitor, not that monitor. And so what I want my Stream Deck to do, close down all instances of Brave on the top monitor, open up a fresh tab skins, unmuted, dump it onto this monitor in full screen. And so with the one press of a button, we can then go over to Valora, find someone to raid. We're going to be raiding someone at every end of my stream. I'm going to raid someone. And that's going to be great to see how many crew are joining Valora in the time that it's been since my last stream. Now, I've been streaming every day this week, so it's going to be a bit, I think it's got up to 1,300. I imagine it's still at 1,300 today. Next time we check next week might be 1,400, and there'll be more streamers to choose from for the raid. And the reason I'm telling you that is because, funnily enough, the Apple OS, so I'm using Tahoe, it's called Tahoe. Yeah, whatever the current one is. Where's my mousicles? Tahoe, I think. About this Mac. Yeah, they shipped with, so Tahoe 2641, that shipped with my new MacBook Pro. Before that, I never upgraded my OS because I didn't want to have to deal with things that didn't work, but this Tahoe's been out for long enough now, so it's all working. But I had to buy a program called Rectangle Pro. I paid for the full price, lifetime subscription, not of this monthly crap. This is you pay once and you own it. And what that does is it allows the Mac OS to determine by name which monitor's which monitor. And then with the Stream Deck, you can just tell with a multi-action and a delay, you can just tell, I want to target that monitor and I want to shut down all instances of Brave. Don't touch any of, like I got my chat and the YouTube, I don't want to touch those, just that monitor. And then when you're done with that, usually put a little delay, like a millisecond delay, bring up a new tab for Brave, make sure it's unmuted. You can do that with a keystroke and dump it on this monitor in full, opening up the Valora.tv URL. And man, okay, I'm rambling and raving. I haven't actually done that yet, but I know it's possible. So I'm just psyched on that. That's how I open up ChatGPT, the same way. So essentially, I'll just be putting another command in front of the ChatGPT one to close, blah, 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 blah. Isn't technology wonderful that it can do that shit? The Stream Deck makes it all possible. Come to Rumble on my website, linked in chat. Come to Rumble. Yo, maybe Q Chris, how you doing, man? come to Rumble. So Rumble, there is something funky going on at Rumble. I'm not sure. There's 2 different ways to go live on Rumble. I'm live right there right now, to be honest. But I didn't do it through the studio. I did it just through my profile. I think there was no. That's TikTok. TikTok Studio doesn't work in Mac OS, but Rumble probably does. I might have to look into that a bit deeper because at the moment I can't change my stream title. It's just the same. Give us his live or something. Give us a minute live or something. So I want to look into that. But I am live on Rumble. You can rumble on down and have a look if you want. Do you get your fixed key, static stream key? Yes, I have got a static stream key, and I don't know. I'll look into it. I haven't examined it so much yet. It looks good. Rumble looks good. I'm not poo-pooing anything. I am poo-pooing Pilled because it looks horrible. And much love, no fear. Your site looks pretty horrible as well, just aesthetically. But things take time, right? Things start somewhere and then they've got to progress. But, well, Valora doesn't. Valora came out of the gate swinging. It looks rad, and there are things happening at the Valoran skins. Gamer, Cam, I can show you how to change the Rumble title of DMU instructions. So can I just ask, you use a Mac, don't you? I think I already know that. You use a Mac. Fuck you. Hey, thanks, man. And you stream through the studio from Rumble or just through the profile? It would be nice if Beam would let you change title on Rumble. Do you know what? I've got a little confession here. I don't actually use that feature on Beam. I change all of my stream titles manually. I'm just old school like that, I guess. There's no rhyme or reason for that, but that's just how I do it. I stream via OBS to restream, and I have Rumble on my restream. Oh, you don't use Beam? Okay. I mean, that's how I'm doing it as well, but I use beamstream.gg to pull in the multi-chat and do all the other cool stuff with the multiple numbers, like the 90 or the 88 viewers watching. When this stream hits 88 viewers, you're going to see some serious shit. We don't have enough. I didn't put any lithium in. What did Doc say? I didn't put any. I must be going crazy, Marty. I didn't bring any lithium for the return trip. Man, my mind just tripped over there. When I saw 88, I was like, 88 miles an hour. What were we saying? Yeah, but restream.io is fine. Beamstream.gg is better and free. Restream, I used to pay for it. Do you know what's funky about Restream? The moment I signed up, how did it happen? This is what happened. And this is key to buying anything online. If you have to buy something from a store, any store online, and you don't need it urgently, here's a little trick. It doesn't work on every site, but it does work on some Squarespace sites. If their back end is Squarespace, what happens is you add the item to your cart and then leave it up in the browser and go away for a day. Come back the next day, there'll be an email saying, you left something in your checkout. Did you mean to do that? Here's a little code for you to incentivize you, and they give you a discount code just for walking away for 24 hours. They want to get the sale. If it's in your cart and you haven't checked it out, they'll remind you with an email. And Squarespace is famous for automating that system using what's the Shopify, and they automate it with a code to give you a discount. Now, I don't know if that's what happened with me on Restream, but the first time I signed up, it said I left it in my cart and came back. I went on an IRL stream and came back later, the next day or a couple of days later, and it said, we see you didn't check out. Here's it for half price. I got half price coupon code, and it was lifetime. It said you can use this code for half price on Restream.io for the life of whenever you want. Every year you can refresh with this code. I was like, okay, so that means it's not worth the full price. If they're going to give it to me straight away for half price, it's not worth the full amount. Also, if I'm going to be able to do this every year, they know it's not worth it, and they want to incentivize me to keep coming back to using it. because other things may come up in between, such as beamstream.gg, which is free. So it was very difficult for me to cancel that code because I thought at one point I was like, what if Beamstream doesn't work out and then I've gotten rid of this code? Then I was talking about this on a stream with someone and they said, no, man, you can get that code anywhere, that half price code. They do that all the time. So my take on that is beamstream.gg is rad because it's got the social element. Restream.io, and by the way, I'm on there right now, and tell me if this is just me. Tell me if this is not just me. This is my Restream, streaming right now. I can never see a preview. Even if I command R refresh my trousers, it never comes up there. I'm on an iPad, latest OS. Watch, command R. It'll refresh its trousers. Refreshing its trousers. It never does. It just goes to a black screen. Now I don't need to see it because I've got it. I know it's streaming, but that's kind of frustrating, right? Been live for 25 minutes on the Restream, and I only do that for Facebook. Beamstream.gg doesn't have a great Facebook. Well, actually, it's not Beamstream. Facebook doesn't have a great back end. The ingest on Facebook is a bit funky, clunky. Bada bada bam! I'm looking into Beam. I was using it for a while, a year or so ago. You started and then drifted away from it? That's weird. May do so again if the multi-chat works on all platforms. Right, well, it doesn't work on every platform. May I ask what platform you want it to work on? And I can tell you if it works. Nice trick. We'll definitely try that out. Yeah, it's a good trick. That must have been when they just knocked out their free tier to only 2 channels. They did that, didn't they? Yeah, they did do that. That's weird. To be honest, though, I never used that function personally, but I do have Drumble and Valora up separately since Restream multi-chat only works 50% and Valora isn't there yet. You got a grandfathered rate. Yep. So Valora isn't a native ingest output for multi-stream from Restream, but I'll tell you this, it is in Beamstream. I'm on Valora, Twitch, Rumble, Kick, and YouTube. Will all of those multi-chat come through? All of those. I can prove it to you right now. Check this out. I'll chat in my YouTube. I'll chat. This is YouTube. That's a YouTube chat. That's on. I believe you. Yeah, cool. Wait, it didn't work. Oh no, it just took a while. I was gonna say you believe me, but I can't. Okay, I don't need to prove it. But they all work. All those ones work. I'm glad you chose the ones that do work. The ones that don't work and the ones that I don't really care about. BitChute doesn't work. I kind of would like. That's going to be weird. That is going to be weird. I kind of would like BitChute to work. iBlurps doesn't work. Dream Dares doesn't work, which is a straight up porno site. Probably best that one doesn't work. VP Zone doesn't work. These are all. I'm streaming to these places right now, but they don't have the multi-chat feature in Beamstream. VP Zone doesn't work. Soup Korea, SOOP Korea. It's a bit funky, that one. It sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't think it's working right now. Much Love, No Fear doesn't work. Arena.social does not work. FC2, which is another Japanese porno site, does not work. Blaze.stream does not work. Vaughn Live does not work. Again, these are all just chat features that don't work. They all stream to there from multi-stream in Beamstream, but the chat feature doesn't work. Flashy Social, not sure what they're doing. Rumble works. Wots, WOTS. Now that's the site that I don't know what to say about Wots, but I'm streaming there. What is it? Wots.tv. Let me tell you. It's wots.live. WOTS.live. This is the site that the second I go live, it triggers a bot that puts all those really obnoxious comments in my chat, like the dude with the racist and all the F slurs and all that crap. That comes the second you send a signal to your Wots.live profile. It automatically triggers it. I've banned that streamer. I've banned that handle. It's not a bannable handle. It's part of their programming. It's fucking horrible. So back up. There's more to come. That's what's. Trovo works for a little while longer. Twitch works. Restream, there's no chat. Or there is a chat, but actually that's a good point. I don't think let me just type in Restream. Well, what'll happen if I type over here? Can I just type a chat? I'm just typing a chat. A chat. No, I mean, see, that sends it to the Facebook. Yeah, but it doesn't come up in the multi-chat. D-Live works. So they all work. Much Love No Fear is working, but Beam isn't affiliated. Beam isn't affiliated. No, DK, I'm talking specifically about multi-chat inside of BeamStream. So beamstream.gg pulls in chats like they're doing right now on my screen, and it's putting them all into one chat. You got D-Live and Valora right now. That's the only two people that are chatting. I chatted in the YouTube and it popped up and you saw it. But yeah, it's nice that it gives it its own little color coding for the website banners and all that. And Valora looks lovely. Right now though, D-Live and Valora look very similar, but that's not a problem because in the next 2 days, D-Live says ta-ta. And there is BeamStream's original. Beam is great for multi-chat. Jude, thank you. Yeah, Beam has a lovely little avatar there for Judeskis. We'll have to look to get multi-chat integrated. Yeah, because if anyone chats right now over on... Oh, that's Immortal. That's not even DK. If anyone chats in my Much Love No Fear chat, I don't see it unless it comes through the multi-chat. That's what I said. We don't have affiliation. You said Much Love No Fear is working, but Beam isn't affiliated. No, that you've worded that incorrectly. You're not affiliated with Beam. Beam is affiliated, but you're not. Much Love No Fear is not affiliated. I see what you did there. You turned it around. Does Beam's multi-chat post and other channels actual chat only stream? It does not. It does not populate other platforms' chats. It only populates the browser source URL that I've taken from Beam from the pop-out chat. That's all it does. That's the difference with Restream right there. I have heard this. That is actually a pretty big thing. I'm not going to deny that. That's pretty cool. If I chatted in, so you're saying if I chatted in, for instance, Facebook, that would then also chat on YouTube, D-Live, Trovo, Kick, whatever, right? It'd go to all the chats. Whereas right now, the way I've got mine set, it only chats on the screen. Yeah, that's compelling. But Beam 2.0 may. Yeah, that's true. That's coming. Yeah, that's coming. And I'll tell you this, there is work being done all the time on Valora as well. Much work, lots of work. There's I'm almost said there's good things coming. I'm not going to say that. I'm just saying it is a place that has got attention, it's got eyes on, and it's being focused on. So wherever we are now at the beginning of, well, it's not the first quarter of 2026, we're going to be in a very different position end of 2026. Everything will be different. You know, for one, D-Live will be gone, and people that you called it home are going to have to look for a new home. And, you know, there's places that are popping up and everything's... I personally think this is the greatest time, not the greatest time to be a live streamer. You missed the boat. You should have been here in 2019 for COVID. That was the greatest time to be a live streamer. This could be another great time. When I was with Beam, I liked the team. They're great people, and you could tell they're working hard. I'm still in their Discord, and they're quietly monitoring. Yeah. Beam's a little quiet, but they're doing their thing. D-Live will be gone in a day. Not exactly. It's on the 27th. So it's the 25th here in Australia, but it's the 24th in the States where, Singapore in the States. Actually, no, Singapore's closer to my time zone, but you've got 2 more days. You got 2 more days, which reminds me, should I be taking, I should be asking this in the Discord because I'm back in there these days, folks. It's been a great time. I've missed out on so much key information. What happens at the close of D-Live, like as the gates come down, as the train leaves the station, if you've left luggage on the platform, but you've left it with a Porter. I'm trying to draw an analogy here. If you've already cashed out your lemons, or not lemons, if you already cashed out your diamonds and whatnot, there's a 2-week wait, right? Like I've got, I'll tell you what I've got. I've got a pending payout right now. Oh wait, there's an alert. Scoobs donated 200 diamonds to me. Scoobs. How you doing, Scoobs? Where are you going to go, by the way? Thank you for that. So that's what I'm saying. Like I've got diamonds donated. If I cash those out, as long as I've initiated the cash out before it closes, does it still pay, or should I have done that 2 weeks ago? D-Live D-Dead said the 30th, and they changed it to the 27th. If you don't cash out, you could lose it potentially. But what happens, like, okay, so that begs the question. I'm going to stream up till the last day. What about on the last day if someone says, oh, I forgot to give out my shit, and they give it all to me? Are you telling me that because if I don't cash that out, well, I start the cash out process, but there's a 2-week delay. What's the delay for at that point? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm on Pill. They voted on it. No worries, Scoobs. Yeah, I'm just going to check that because I do have a pending payout right now. Earnings. So I have 1,334. Diamonds? What are they? Whatever see, I don't even know what they're called on D-Live. I've got 1,334 of them. You need a minimum to cash out. That's also a problem. I'm just going to check this. See, I requested a payout of 14,221. That's 170 US dollars. I requested that on the 15th of April, and it still says pending. Is that going to be an issue? If that says pending on the 27th, do I just assume it's going to go through, or what happens? Yo, Jackie. Hello, Gibbs. Good to see you again. Thank you. Coins in the earnings. They didn't reduce the limit. Did they not, Cam? Did they not say, okay, we just drop it down to whatever you need to? What about crypto? If you redeem it as crypto, they can't have a limit on that. That's why on Elfsar's final stream, he took any donations to make a pool of over 4 to 5. Yeah, and offered to pay people for their Yep, that was sweet. Yeah. Rumble is good. Just careful of who you go to. I met lots and went really bad. I'm at WP enough, apparently. Yeah, I guess I need to talk to D-Live, or at least I need to talk, or at least ask the question, what does happen at that point? I'm happy to convert it to crypto and then just cash out to TRX. I don't care what USDT. I don't care. I'd reach out to them. Yeah, I think I will. Hey, folks, it looks like Hi-RHES ain't going to turn up. We've been live for almost 40 minutes now. I'm going to go and grab a coffee. I'm going to roll my surfing clip from today. Stoked on that. And then I guess we'll just open up the call-in line for anybody to chat. And Hi-RHES, you left me high and dry. Here's a good surfing clip from today. right. That was a good day out there. By the way, just a little side note before we get into anything further. Shout out Poopsie. She's watching. Poopsie. She wants to join us. And well, in the future, we'll have her back up on stream. But at the moment, she's just chilling and enjoying the content. She did say I got a good wave on the surfboard there. Thank you, Poopsie. Appreciate it. So that's the surfboarding from today. And I will be getting back out there again tomorrow because it's good conditions again tomorrow. Hey, Soldier. How you doing, Soldier? Hey, Gibbs, I just talked to Hi-RHES. He said be in 15, 20. No worries. We'll just chill. We'll chill out. I'll wait for Hi-RHES. That's cool, man. Yeah, cool. Swish. Okay, so let's talk more about the things that makes you click. What's going on? Rumble pays streamers. How do you earn money on Rumble? Is it donations only? This is a good question, actually. What is the most preferred way for a streamer to earn an income? Is it just via donations, do you think? Or should there be some reward for stream hours, like community built? What do you think? I'm just reflecting back on, you remember that platform DLive? You remember how they used to pay streamers to stream, earning the token, and then viewers earned it by consuming? You remember how it was a two-way street? I guess that's what I'm getting at here. Scooby went, oh, this is too hot for me to drink right now. I earn just from streaming. Donations are extra. So Rumble pays you to stream. Rumble pays to stream. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm saying I don't believe you. I just brought up a fresh instance of the GPT machine. Tell me how streamers make an income on Rumble. I'm way too small for that access on Rumble right now. About $20 a week. $20 a week isn't too bad. What's this? Get that out of there. Streamers on Rumble make money in a few main ways. It's a bit different from Twitch or YouTube because Rumble leans heavily on licensing plus ad revenue sharing rather than just subs. So they run ads on your content. Ad revenue, the main one. This is the core ecosystem. When your videos or live stream runs ads, you earn a share of that money, swish. Ads can appear before, during, or after. I don't want during a live stream, but then again, that's on YouTube, isn't it? Right? Same shiz. Oh, yeah. Revenue. What was that noise, by the way? I don't know. I think it's the house settling in this wind. There's not much wind. Revenue depends on viewers, viewer location, and ad demand. Viewer location. No shit. Oh, that's normal, I guess. Creators typically get a percentage cut, often 60 to 90%. So if your stream gets more view, now what do you have to do for that, though? Do you have to be loyal? Not loyal. What's the word where you just do one? Ads run wherever someone starts watching my Rumble stream. Haven't gotten anything. Is that right, Cam? Okay. No ads on my shit. I don't use Rumble Studio. I use OBS. Exclusive. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, Cam. Is it Google ads or generated from Rumble? I reckon it's generated from Rumble. So wait, if you don't... I appreciate whoever followed me on DLive. Why did you do that? DLive is D-dead. Why do you get paid on Rumble then? DK, how do you get paid on Rumble? You don't use the studio and you don't have ads running. So how do you get paid? Video licensing. Rumble actually license your content to other platforms. That means the news sites, TVs can buy your clips. You get paid a one-time licensing fee. Okay. Live stream tips and fan support. During streams, viewers can support you directly via rants. No, I'll do all the ranting. You guys just listen. I'll rant. Thank you. Donations during live chat. Sometimes memberships or recurring support, depending on the setup. It's closer to the Twitch style. Streamers get paid. DK, be clearer. Be clearer, dude. We're asking very clearly here. You said you don't use the studio and you don't have pre-roll ads. How do you earn 20 bucks a week on Rumble if you don't use the studio and you don't have ads? Tell me up front. The Creator Partner Program, boosted earnings. If you grow enough, you can get Rumble's partner style program, better revenue split up to 90%, prioritized monetized approval, more stable ad serving. Referral income, less known. Rumble sometimes pays creators a small cut for referring other creators. Okay. Rumble income is very uneven. Small creators often earn very little early on. Big creators or viral clips can earn a lot. Licensing a viral clip, unexpected money often comes from. That's me, right? That's all of us, man. So DK, Rumble.com, I'm assuming. Rumble.com, DKspiracy. DKspiracy. Piracy. You've got 321 followers and you're earning 20 bucks a week. This has had 11 views. 11 live views. You're live right now? Wait, you're live right now with 11 viewers and it says it's got 3,000 views in total? What are you talking about? What does this mean? Get that out of there. It says here there's 11 current viewers watching your stream, but it's already had 3,000 views. Are you botting, dude? From 13 days ago, it's had 6,000 views. So you're botting. You've got 321 followers and we're meant to believe that this has had 6,000 views in 13 days. So you're botting. Now, I don't think I come up here if you search. Hey, Hi-RHES is in the house. I am there. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm live. Mine's a bit weird, but just the default stream just says hello. I've not earned anything from this. I never miss an appointment. Hey, Hi-RHES, we can pause this anyway. We're just waffling on. But did you want to come in? That's not botting. He streams multiple days at a time. You've got 321 followers and a stream that you did 13 days ago has 6,000 views and that's not botting? Okay, if you say so. Maybe in an hour? Okay, an hour from now? Yeah, that's cool, man. You just let me know when you're ready, dude. You just let me know. We're good. 5 days, I get about 600 views a day. How can you get that many views with 321 followers? I'll join in 10, but we'll talk for an hour. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's totally cool, man. Totes, that's fine, man. Yep, that's going to work. So what are you doing that's getting... Can we see about? You haven't even filled out your about section? What the fuck, dude? You haven't filled out your about section? Let me on voice chat. No, we're doing a Hi-RHES chat, man. I told you how it's going to roll. We're going to do voice chat with Hi-RHES for about an hour. Let's see what's the crack here. This goes for 24 hours. This is a 24-hour stream.
One's okay. I'm hoping this one will be okay.
What the flying fuck, dude? So,
at the start of the war, the British government signed
the seal on the complete reversal of fortune.
oh my God.
The same robe that had come into
So you're just playing.
Get out of trouble if I get in trouble.
You're just playing someone else's content, and that's meant to get you $20 a week. Come on, man. Come on, man. Still too hot. Skip to live. Go to live. Go to your live stream. How's it already? This doesn't make sense, dude. Doesn't make sense. Look, go back to here. It says there's 13 people watching your live stream, but it's already had in total 3,000 views of your current live stream. That's 100% botting, dude. You're either being botted or you're botting your own content. How can there be 3,000 views on a stream that's got 13 viewers?
Car, Hammy Hamilton in the red car, Hamno Norris in the yellow car, and Max Verstappen in the pink. Hammy Hamilton in the lead, followed by Hamdo Norris. Hamdo Norris is overtaking Hammy Hamilton.
Gibbs doesn't get it. The stream is 5 days old.
Hamdo Norris is going backwards. Max Verstappen is going to take.
This has been going for 5. Oh shit! This stream has been running for 5 days. Wow. So you're not even there, man. Yeah, right, okay. That's that, huh? That's it? That's what... That'll buff right out. Don't worry about it. Wow.
Do you think it's a blood thing or do you think it's a culture
Discord,
thing?
yeah, cool, man. Let's do that. I'll get off there. Yeah, Hi-RHES, have you in my Discord? If not, I'll just give you an invite right now. 1 min. I'm in. Okay, hold on. You can just come into the call-in chat. You'll see me in there already. I can hear you there. Let me just pull it up on screen.
Aha.
Just 1 second. I see you there.
Okay, okay.
Let me go across to here and turn on cameras. Cameras on.
All right, let's test our cameras. It's good to see you. Gives a minute.
It's good to see you too, man. You can hear me fine, obviously.
You can't actually see me yet, but you will soon. I'm setting up my lights and whatnot.
You're not naked or anything, are you?
I've been looking forward to this call for a bit, man. Velora, there's a lot to talk about it, and yeah, I think this is something that should happen. I was like, Gibbs a minute streaming. He's been speaking about the platform.
Yeah, for sure.
And then just in the last couple days, Gibbs, I've become very interested in the platform.
Okay.
And so much so, I wanted to have this call with you. So yeah, this is nice.
Fantastic.
So let me pull up my. Let's get some nonverbal so you can actually see.
Hey, there he is. Nice, man.
It's good to see you, man.
Nice appearance. Yes. I like that.
Yeah, I put the button down on. I was trying to be classy, but you know.
I appreciate it. Hey, just before we
stream, I gotta,
Before we go on, DK, can I restream this? Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, no sweat. Thanks for asking, DK. You don't need to ask, but yeah, I appreciate you asking.
Sure, but I am a guest, and I'm going to follow your lead, Gives a Minute, but I'm glad to be here, and shout out everybody on Valora, and wherever you're watching from, much love.
Yeah, nice.
There's a big landscape going, there's big changes happening, and there's a lot to talk about, and,
Yeah.
a lot to unpack.
Fill us all in. Where have you been streaming of most in the last, say, 6 months?
Sure, so Kick has been the primary.
Yep.
Other than D-Live, right? I mean, Kick was the secondary, but now that D-Live is dead or dying, I like to say we're D-minus 2 days. 2 days. D-minus. We're counting down.
I like it.
If you got diamonds, give them away. Otherwise, they're going to go into the void of D-Live. Give your diamonds away. You should have an empty wallet. Empty your fucking diamonds.
Do you know about that? Like, what if you're cashing out or converting them to coins and then taking them as crypto? What happens?
You can't convert. You cannot convert to coins.
You can't.
You can only do coins to, like, remember when I first started talking about this in your chat and you're like, that doesn't even make sense. And
Yep.
I'm like, it does. It's just really confusing.
It is super confusing.
You can turn coins into diamonds. If you're a streamer and you get a donation, they give you diamonds, you get coins. You can turn them into diamonds, but you'll never turn them back into coins. You can only cash out the
And the coins can only be
essentially,
cashed out once you reach.
Essentially, if you have diamonds, give them away, because like even if you open a chest for people and you give a bunch of people diamonds, you still can never cash those out. The only way that money will ever be liquid is if it's donated to a streamer. You have to get rid of your diamonds. Get rid of your diamonds.
And the streamer can only cash them out if they have 4,500 worth.
42.50.
42.50. They've dropped it. Nice.
Right. Yeah. So somebody gives you 100 diamonds, the streamer gets 100 coins. That's the only way to get the coins is if you get donated to as a streamer, right?
What an
It's so
absolute.
confusing. This is part of the reason D-Live died, is this very confusing and silly,
Yeah.
economy. It's terrible. Yeah.
Who thought about that? Like, whose idea was that to do that? It seems crazy.
Well, I think here's the kicker is it's like taxes, right? You get taxed when you get your paycheck. You
Yeah.
get taxed when you buy something. You're taxed everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, D-Live, by doing this, if anybody converts, you get donated coins. And if anybody converts their coins to diamonds, well, all you can do is donate them again, another 35%.
Yeah, the 35% take off the top, of course.
Every time you're getting 35%. So once it becomes a diamond, it's like locked. Like D-Live can basically bank that they're going to get 35% of it.
So shouldn't D-Live have been thriving then? But there was no one streaming. There was hardly anyone there.
There just wasn't enough. I mean, it was an ecosystem, but it was confusing and it was a last ditch. I mean, you were here from the beginning, Gibbs, right? The Lino days, the
Yeah.
Genesis block.
Yeah.
We've seen it all.
Yeah.
What a wicked web, but once it's woven. But it's been a good run, and we've made great relationships, and we've met people. Shit, I wouldn't know you if it wasn't for D-Live.
Yeah. I remember your early streams when you used to have that setup looking through the fish tank.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that? That was so sweet, man.
Yeah,
you had a camera that the vision went through the fish tank, and you had cool blue and pink lights behind it, and the water.
Yeah.
That was sweet, man. Yeah, inspiring.
For sure. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of crap for the fish that have passed away over the years. Everybody always holds this over my head, the fish blood.
Really?
But I try to tell them it's a freshwater fish tank. You're gonna lose a couple fish every now and then,
I mean, pets die, it's not a big
they say
deal.
it is a joke though.
Yeah.
It's all love.
Yeah. Well, that means, that goes back to, so you said I've been here from the start. I only got to D-Live in April of 2019, around about the time of the PewDiePie video, but D-Live had been around already by that point for about a year, I think, close to 12 months. So I got in at the early, but not at the very beginning. But what I really liked about it was what you said, the community, the Lino, the blockchain, it was in testnet. It had all these cool features and it's inspiring, interesting and unique and just a great place to build a community.
It was the golden days. It was like the honeymoon phase of streaming.
And that's why, and this can dovetail into the Valora convo, that's why Valora to me seems in a similar mode right now. Like it's early days. There's things being developed. It's in process. There's people that are talking about it. There's people, and I'm not affiliated, right? Like I'm not anywhere in the ranks. I'm just a streamer who found it and thinks it looks great and wants it to succeed. I am in
Yes.
the council. I have been approved to get in on the council and contribute ideas and have.
There's a council.
Yeah, there's a council. It's an invite.
Like Star Wars. It's like Star Wars.
Kind of like that. Yeah,
Council.
yeah. The idea is that we have open discussion to talk about things that could benefit the site. None of it's guaranteed
Sure.
that it will be implemented, but at least it's kind of like a perk of being a VP or a GP on DLive. You're meant to have some kind of say or some kind of input into the site.
We're fresh on the scene right now. I mean, anybody they can have to represent the site that's going to help and bring good ideas. Why wouldn't they want that? Right?
Yeah, totally.
You're obviously you're a seasoned streamer.
I'd like to think so. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
Right.
I finally got my whole setup exactly how I want it. The tech doesn't fail me. Now all I got to do is work on my content. That's the hard part.
I want the camera angles like you got. I wish I had a camera behind me,
Little
like over
GoPros.
here,
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah. Well, you do well, man. Your stuff looks
I can
great.
do it. I tried it for a while, but I just always, I don't know. I came back to my ways. But it is cool. We have a second camera. Like you have one like up in the fucking on the ceiling, like behind you.
I've got a
It's great.
GoPro up here just to get the overall desk view, and then I added another one about a year or so ago. Does the same thing from a different angle just to get the perspective. Yeah.
So you just have like a USB hub with all these cameras plugged in.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty stoked.
Do you need extension cables for the cameras?
They do run off. Yeah.
I tried to buy extension cables for cameras, 3 different types. None of them work.
I'll tell you this, and I learned this the hard way. Cables aren't cables. If you get shitty cheap cables off eBay, you're gonna have to rebuy them later on. Especially
you have to have like a powered cable or something. It's like a special cable.
HDMI, and that's what the GoPros use, micro or mini HDMI. I've bought too many of them, and for some reason, I now just buy the more expensive ones.
But like your camera that's behind you, right? Like up real high.
Yep.
How do you have the length to get to that? How are you doing it?
It's actually not that far. It's I don't actually touch it, but this
I mean, the camera's wire is long enough to go 20 feet to your computer.
Yeah, but it to be honest, it's probably only about 15, maybe 12 to 15 feet. But
that's pretty long, I guess. 15-foot wire, I guess that works.
Yeah. What it's doing, the GoPros are always sending their signal into my OBS, but then the Stream Deck just triggers the scene. So if you like, I've got 3 cameras. Basically, I've got a camera set up for I guess you could have this like on an interview, and then I'm just switching between the cameras. That's all I'm doing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I love the setup, man. You've always been like when I first started streaming, I saw your stuff, and I was like, that was back when you were like, every time you got to follow, you're a giver, I'm a giver. It's a two-way street.
Thank you, man. That in hindsight,
those were the days. I know you're not doing that anymore, but those were the good days.
That was a dumb idea because you don't.
No, it wasn't. That was great. It was so great.
The mission behind it was genuine, but having to do it every time, and like sometimes in a stream, I'd be in a conversation like this with you, and then there'd be 4 follows, and I have to stop and do this spiel over and over again.
Yeah, I did like it. I like something about it, but I do see what you mean. It could be kind of laborious.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a long speech. That was like a paragraph.
It was too long. Yeah, too long. I talk enough as it is, and I had to do this stupid welcome spiel as well. Like, come on, man. Like, give some time for taking a breath.
Sure. Well, I'm glad you went live, man. I had you tabbed for hours.
Oh, really?
And I was in another call, and I'm like, hey, I've got an appointment tonight, everybody. I'm just letting you know.
Nice.
I'm going to have to be leaving later. I've got an appointment with Gives a Minute. We're talking about Valora.
And
I kept having you tab, and you didn't come live. And I'm like, well, maybe he's not going live tonight,
Do you know what?
So
I did set a schedule up in Valora for 3 p.m. There's a little schedule tab that tells you when people go live, and I set mine in that.
I didn't even see that. Okay.
Give me 1 sec, Hi-RHES. I'm going to just close my door and put the AC on. It's a warm day here, and I'm sweating with the coffee.
I'll tell you what. Let's take a 3-minute intermission. Let's take a 3-minute intermission. I'm gonna take care of a couple things.
Too easy.
And when we get back, maybe we can dig into questions I have about Valora.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Cool.
I've got a few things.
See you in 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and open my window or close my door, put my AC on. I'm hot here. I'm drinking a coffee. It's a warm day. Just give me 1 sec. Can't believe I'm turning on the air conditioning. I'm turning on the AC. But yeah, that's the cameras that Hi-RHES was just talking about. It's actually it seems more impressive than what it is, but it's not. There's not much to that, to be honest. Yeah, there's not much to it at all. But I will say this, I've focused my time onto streaming and I've worked hard to get this to be the way it is. Like I've spent a lot of money, but I've earned a lot and I've focused a lot. And yeah, my attention has been to get my stream to the most sort of, the best setup I possibly can. I want to deliver high quality, engaging content, fun content, good times, conversations. Yeah, I feel like this is me live streaming is where it's at. Now I can hear that wind on the GoPro again. I got to work on why that comes through, but it doesn't matter. It's not, you guys aren't hearing it, but
Okay,
Sexy,
I'm back.
he's back. Sexy setup. Thank you, man. All right.
No pressure.
No
I'm back,
pressure.
No pressure.
Can you
no
do
pressure. We can still read the chat. We can proceed. Just real laid back conversation tonight.
Can you do the appearance again? How you first came in? I thought that was rad.
Oh, with the watercolor.
There it is. Yeah. Nice little sweep. I like that.
There it is. Yeah, I don't know. I added a little something. Yeah, dude. Shout out GamerCam. That's somebody I've seen. I think he's one of the mods here, or one of the owners, or whatever you want to call it. He's on the council of some sort.
He's on the council, but I don't know what other connection Cam has to the site. I think he's quite new here as well.
Is he just another person, like a typical streamer, typical viewer? I thought he was like part of the
one of us
guy or something.
Yeah, I mean he can clarify, but I'm pretty certain that's.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me ask you this. Like, I've heard somebody say, like, the CEO came through my chat today. I think it was Savvy that told me. Savvy's been streaming here?
Yeah.
And the CEO came through. Who is that? Who's the CEO?
His name's Corey. Corey Legrand. Legrande?
That's his username is Corey?
I believe that's actually his name. Yeah.
Okay.
From the
that's
little...
his username.
That's his username as well, but that is his name.
Okay.
But from what I understand...
I just want to know when he comes through, say hello or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's very cool that the CEO would stop by a stream and say what's up. That's
absolutely,
a good sign,
absolutely. This makes the streamer feel something. Like you're like, oh, that's the top dog, and he's in my chat. You're not going to get that on YouTube.
We're very fresh here, right? So I've been looking into Valora, where we're at 1,500 users, not even 1,250, whatever, 1,500. Very small. This is recognized, right?
Yep.
However, when I dig into the settings and I really look at the site, it works extremely well.
Yeah.
And I have a very good feeling about Valora. It works so well. All the tools are there. The dashboard is fantastic. Very good. I have looked at every site. Like I'm looking, we got all the D-Live refugees, whatever. I like to say refugees just because it's funny, but there's people on lifeboats out here, okay? And they don't know where to go. Some people are going to go to this or that, whatever. But Valora looks promising. I like how it's laid out. I like how it works. Yeah, and
me too.
I got a good feeling about it.
How did you hear about Valora? What was the catalyst for you?
Oh, that's a good question. How did I hear about it? First time. I don't know, probably you.
Oh, really? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's entirely possible. I think just recently you were live talking about Valora.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it was you. That's a tough question. I'm really trying to, I've never been asked that, like when did I first hear about it?
Yeah.
I think you were talking about it. And I remember judging because I was like, oh, gives a minute. He's just being, he's good at being enthusiastic. Oh, but Laura, like, all right, this is where we're at. He's very good at it. And then I went to go check out the site and I'm like, he's right. Gives a minute's right. The site does work well.
Yeah.
And it is promising. And suddenly my judgment shifted and I'm like, well, it was just logic. It's like, well, it's a good looking site and it works very well. I think you were the person that told me about it. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate.
Also, maybe it came up a little bit.
Yeah.
Here or there.
There is something to be said about that, and I've got to hold back a little here because I know that I tend to get very excited and very emotionally invested in things.
Once you're in.
Right on. Not just live streaming, but just in general. Like if I find something, I go for it. I give it all, and I often get bit. And the biggest bite has been the D-Live bite. That's been a long, slow bite, though. They've been gnawing at me for a long time, and eventually in 2 more days, they're going to finally let go. But
That's right. That's right.
I remember when DLive first started going downhill, I remember I Sponge a lot. He would go out and really promote other platforms, like kicking and screaming about, I mean, I know he did it for Kick, and I know he did it for this most recent Flashy Social one. But before that, he was also kind of, I feel like he was really working remember Glimish? I don't know if you remember seeing that site.
Yeah.
Glimish, and there was one called Brime as well. And I'm not saying he was involved in these, but I remember him spruiking it. And I remember thinking, I know that DLive is bad, but until we know that something better is available, how can we really promote something? And so I found myself in a strange position because for me, DLive's been dead for a couple of years now. I've been banished for so long.
This for some time, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's felt like it's been dying. They're trying different stuff. It hasn't worked out.
Yeah, and when I got booted from the Discord and all that drama and whatnot, I just kind of like
I
thought,
don't know about that drama, but I heard about that.
Yeah. Well,
I always wondered. I'm like, what'd you do?
Yeah, I can. Basically, I asked
It's
about.
okay. We don't have to get into it. It's okay.
I asked about the money basically, and nobody wanted to talk about the money. But anyway,
I see. Fair enough.
I found myself in a position where I'm like, well, I don't need to go anywhere else. I'm happy multi-streaming. I'm happy doing my thing. And DLive going away makes no difference. But here's this other platform, Valora. It looks good. Like it looks, like visually it looks great. Doesn't mean it is good, but it appears good. As they'd say in real estate, this house presents well. Underneath it may be termites and it could be on rocky foundations, but it presents well.
True.
But having had, and this happened to me because I got over there in October last year. Corey came over to my Discord way back when, and he was saying, hey, I see you're trying to stream to my platform and it's not working. I'm not sure what Beam are doing because I always go through Beam stream. He said, I'm not sure what Beam's doing, but whatever we're receiving at our end is not working. So something needs to change. And he said, I'll look into it with Beam. I just want you to know that we see you streaming, we see it not working. And I was like, who is this? I didn't even remember setting up that stream. Like I was like, I don't even know what Valora is. But this guy was like, I'm going to reach out to you and let you know that whatever you're doing is not working. And what it was my own dumbness. I had fiber internet. I've had it for a while, and I've been trying to like really bump the bit rate up just for shits and giggles to give the best quality.
How high are you putting out?
I was doing 16,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Super high at 1080/30. So a really high bitrate stream. And then I brought it back down, and I knew Twitch didn't take more than 6,000. So I knew it wasn't going to work. But when I dropped it right back.
Yeah, that's way too high. I'm doing like 6,000.
Yeah, but you know what? YouTube can take it. YouTube can take it. I mean, that's good.
I always heard the bitrate thing was just, if you raise your bitrate really high, if the person on the other end has a slow connection, there can be trouble, right? So when I first started streaming, they said 3,500 bitrate. Okay, good to go.
Yeah.
But now 6 years later, the internet's faster. Everybody's got faster internet, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So recently I had a girl tell me, she's like, you should make it 6,000, not 3,500.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm Hi-RHES. I'm like, you have something to tell me? I'm an expert here.
Look who you're talking to.
Yeah, I know. But I did it, and it was immediately better. So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm at 6, but 16.
16 was
like
crazy.
4K. That's high. That's a lot of.
Yeah. Well, don't forget, platforms like DLive have the transcribing option, and apparently it was a prioritized transcribe for a VP. So if you send them a high bit rate, they transcribe it down for everybody to choose whichever bit rate they want.
I see.
Yeah, but either it doesn't really matter because ultimately when I dropped it back, it worked fine on Valora, and then I actually had a look at the site. I was like, okay, this guy reached out to me. I might as well go over and have a look where I'm streaming and just see what it's all about. And I was like, whoa, yeah.
What do you use right now? What are you using right now?
I'm streaming at 8,900 or 9,000.
9,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks good. I mean, it's working. So
I'm on a Mac, an M5.
Good thing. If it's working, don't mess with it.
I'm not pushing it any further. I think we're capping it at that. And yeah.
Start messing with it,
Yeah. And so what happened then after that was I just kind of looked at the site and I was kind of cruising around trying to get my feel for it. And I just thought, you know what? I like what I'm seeing here. I don't know what it is, don't know where it goes, but I'm liking it, and I'm going to start talking about it like I would. I talked about Kick when I first got over there. I talked about Beam.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about it. And then
so I have not done my first stream on Valora yet, but I'm looking forward to talking about it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And building some hype and letting people know, hey, this is the secondary, and I got a good feeling about it. Like I said,
you're standing up right now, yeah? You do the stand-up stream.
I like to stand. It helps me think a little bit. I don't know. Does it make you nervous? Some people makes them nervous.
It makes me jealous. I want to sort of do that here somehow.
Fidgety. I kind of move around. I
like that. Yeah, I can see how that's a vibe. Yeah.
I need to sit down though, but I mean, honestly, if going forward, I would like to do some streams where I'm just stationary in a chair.
Yep.
Because I never am, but I like to stand. I do like to stand.
Hey, by the way, guys in the chat, Benny, I see you on YouTube. When I have a guest and we're talking, I'll just focus on the guest. Every other time, I will always pay attention to my chat. But when I have a guest and we're conversing back and forward,
Sure.
Benny, nice to see you, man. And yeah, and lest we forget, it's Anzac Day in Australia, a day when we remember the fallen in the wars. Benny, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to put that out there because I know people are chatting. I often watch these conversations back and then I look at the chat. But while I've got you here, I've got a real human. I'm not going to look at the text chat. I've got a real person right here. You know? Sure.
Yeah, Gamer Cam said he's a walker talker. I can tell. Hey, I used to be a salesman. Okay, you know, I'm a salesman.
Yeah.
Got to be up. Well, I mean, nonverbal communication goes a long way, right? We know that. When you communicate with somebody, you've got your speech, and that's fine. But, when you're standing, I feel like there's a certain kind of something that happens here. I like it. I think it's a good idea. It also breaks up monotony. If you're doing a long-form stream, if I could put a camera up on my wardrobe, and then I could just walk over to it, press a button, and stand up for 20 minutes, I think that'd be a good idea. Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to school for communication, right? Not a big degree, a little bachelor in communication, no big deal. But at my very last speech, I was up at the podium and I could not help myself but to start pacing and deliver my speech.
Like a keynote. Yeah.
Great, great. But it was the walking that helped me deliver that message.
Right. So what are you doing for a mic then? I don't see a lapel mic. How are you picking up your audio?
Yeah, no, I want to buy one. I need a new mic. My mic is not that good, obviously. It's just my camera mic. It's just on the...
Oh, it's just in front of you. Okay. I mean, it sounds fine. Yeah. It must be a directional.
It's okay. You can hear the echo of the room a little bit.
A little.
I really do need to upgrade to that. There's a Hollymark V2, I think it is, on Amazon. It's $120.
Yep.
It's the little magnet button. It's like a button.
Yep.
You've seen it? People have comes with a necklace. Some people use the necklace or whatever.
Yep.
I need to do that and then ultimately get a better camera. I don't know. I need to upgrade. My name's Hi-RHES. What are we doing here?
Yeah. Live up to your name.
It's got to be high-res. I got low-res. I'm high-res, low-res.
Yeah. It's funny. It's interesting that you brought up. You saw my tab and you were waiting for me to go live because that feature that's in Valora for schedule, GamerCam, he alerted me to it. I didn't even see it there a few days ago, and Cam put up a schedule for his stream, and then he posted in the Discord saying, "Dude, this thing's fantastic. I've just put my schedule up, and people can search it." They can go onto the platform and either browse the live feed or check the schedule and scroll down and see who's streaming. If you're a gamer, which I'm not, but if you're gaming, you can browse through all the upcoming games and pick the one you want and go for that. It's incredible.
Right.
Yeah,
it is cool, the accessibility to people's schedules like that.
Yeah.
My only issue is I don't have a schedule. I just kind of stream impromptu, but I still appreciate it.
Yeah.
I never know, next Friday I'll be live for sure. I'm always very on a whim.
Yep. Yeah, I'm the same, but I kind of do it whenever I'm not working. I know I've been live every day this week because I've been off work. They've closed the business down and whatnot. But that schedule.
It's a cool feature. The site has a lot of ways. I noticed there's a way I haven't gotten into it yet, but there's a merch store where you can kind of set up a merch store
a merch
built into the site.
What's that called? It's
merch,
What's the not Teespring? I know what you mean. It's an integration with a third party. Yeah.
I forget the name of it, but they've got some sort of built-in thing where you can have a merch store as a streamer, and it's directly linked through the platform. Right there.
That's so sweet. Yeah. I've got
But
my
I think it's
YouTube.
new. Yeah.
Yeah, my YouTube's tied into the back end there, and whenever I stream, it takes my YouTube VOD and
your
uploads
VOD,
it
yeah.
as a private unlisted video on YouTube. So then for me, when I do my music streams, if they get stung for copyright and they get taken down, at least there's a backup of it that I can then go through and edit bits out and keep it. So that's invaluable, I think. Yeah. Fourth
Absolutely.
wall. Fourth wall.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Fourth wall.
You could even make your VODs private if you wanted, couldn't you, on YouTube?
The thing is, though,
You could say,
because I
save on it.
multi-stream and the VOD, I do already have a VOD on YouTube from the YouTube feed. But what I'm saying is sometimes YouTube kill those because I do the music stuff. Other times they say this one can't be monetized. I'm like, I don't care. Leave it up. I don't care if it's not monetized. But sometimes they take them down, especially if you play the Beatles. The Beatles and the Rolling Stones sometimes it's all over. I don't know why.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I just had a buddy earlier ask me if you could pick one or the other, the Rolling Stones or the Beatles, who would you pick? Get this like conversation about it.
Wow.
It was just funny you said that because he brought that up. But no, I'm with you.
What would you answer, though? I want to know what your answer is there.
I mean, probably Rolling Stones.
Oh, really? Yeah?
Yeah, it's a little more edgy, I don't know. I like the Beatles, don't get me wrong. Like, there's a different conversation here. It's like, which music do you like better? Or, like, what backstory? Like, the Rolling Stones backstory versus the Beatles? Like, it's a very kind of precarious conversation, so...
I feel like it's also different eras. You could say, I want the Beatles, but I want the Rubber Soul and the White Album era. I don't want any of the early Beatles, yeah.
It's a tough question. Yeah, it's a tough one. I can't firmly answer that, but it's a good question. Yeah, it's a good question.
So let's touch again on D-Live dying. Your ultimate, like if you had a farewell message to whoever they are, whoever the staff is there, what would that sound like?
My farewell message to the staff of D-Live?
Mm-hmm.
Well, am I speaking to, has the staff been the same for the entirety of the last 6 years? Has
Who
staff
knows?
changed? Who am I speaking to, right?
It's the phantom stuff. We don't know who they are.
I mean, it's hard to speak directly to any staff in particular, but I could make a blanket statement. I mean, the platform itself, originally we could say it's an amazing place. It had a lot of charm. It had a lot going for it. We've made great friendships, great relationships. I mean, like I said, if it wasn't for D-Live, we might not be talking right now.
This is true.
I saw you on D-Live.
This is true.
As the years passed, things changed. We had Lino, we had monetary changes, percentage cut changes. Some streamers came and went. I don't know. I mean, it's brought a lot of people together, and something very special is going away. What can you really say? Could I say I wish they would have figured it out and that it would keep going? I don't know. I honestly feel like this is bittersweet, but it's a blessing in disguise. Like, I feel like D-Live's been dying for like many years. The last couple years, it just hasn't been moving. They've been trying stuff. The events are lackluster. The donation, they got all these. I don't know. They weren't doing something right.
Yep.
We weren't getting discoverability. Nobody's coming to the site. It just felt stagnant. It felt stale. And I feel like it's a blessing in disguise, and it's time to let go. I think letting go is very difficult for people. Change is good.
Yep.
But I'm a hopeful person. I am happy to start a new chapter and move forward. And it was great. I loved it. I met a ton of amazing people, but I'm, looking forward brightly.
Do you think that? So Valora is welcoming the refugees. Do you think that? Do you remember when D-Live brought in the Mixer crew? That when Mixer went belly up, and D-Live said, if you're affiliated on Mixer, you can come across to D-Live, and we'll fast track your application for affiliate over here. Do you think? Actually, this is a strange question because there isn't any. As far as I'm aware, there doesn't appear to be a program such as affiliate or VP, and there doesn't appear to be that climbing of the ladder on Valora. So my question then would be like, are you upset having to start again, if you like, by coming over to a new platform?
No, not at all. Not at all, no. I don't have any ego. I mean, I have a real job. To me, streaming's very casual. I do it on the weekends. I have some fun. I have a little party.
Yep.
Have some people come by, play some videos, have some laughs. I'm always about the quality over quantity thing, right?
Yeah.
My eyes aren't really big. I just want to have a community where I have like a good group of people. We're having fun. That's a good night to me. You know, I don't need thousands of people.
Okay.
Whatever it may be. But no, I'm not discouraged at all. I mean, I've got Kick, obviously, so that was my kind of primary.
Yep.
But I think Valora has a future, and I've chosen it over all the others. So
when did you start streaming on Kick? Like how long ago was that?
I started about a year ago, because I knew DLive was going to die.
Yeah.
So I wanted to have something already rolling.
Yeah, smart move. Many people did that as well.
Sure, but I've only streamed there a handful of times. Like sometimes, like usually I would just go live on DLive.
Yep.
But every now and then I would do both. I would multi-stream on both.
Yep.
I've probably been live on Kick like 10 times,
How did you do that? Were you going through Restream or a different service or?
No, I use a plugin for OBS called Atom.
Yeah. I've seen the Atom plugin. Yeah.
You don't pay for anything.
Yeah. Did that from how I understand that works, it actually sends out 2 physical streams, right? Like it's sending out 2 different streams.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the thing is like, since you're not using a Restream service, the computer resources, now 2 is no problem, but when you start doing like 3, 4, if I want to do Valora, Kick, Twitch, start doing a bunch of them.
Yep.
And you're running it all from your plugin on your OBS. I've had like slowdown because I feel like I'm not relying on the server to do the work.
Exactly.
Right? There's no beam stream, there's no restream, it's just straight up. However, I don't want to stream to more than pretty much 3, so I think I'm good.
What did you see?
Valora and maybe Twitch, but I don't like the ads on Twitch.
Yeah. Did you see your CPU usage go up like dramatically, or how high did it get?
I didn't look specifically at it, but I just know my computer was a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Like my computer was slowing down. I didn't pull up my task manager. I could have.
Right.
I was just like, as soon as I did 3, it was like a problem.
Dropping frames.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
And right when I clicked the button for the 3rd stream, it was like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this won't work. I have to. If I don't click something soon, my computer's gonna shut down.
I'm interested in trying it with the vertical streaming. I know YouTube takes a vertical ingest now as well, and I'm interested in trying to set up. I don't know how I'd do it because you physically need, like, if let's say I'm doing this interview with you and we want to do it vertical, I'd have to do a scene where it takes what we have and puts one of us on top of the other.
But yeah, you're 16 by 9 right now. You're not.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't.
I don't know. I've never done that. I don't stream to TikTok or any of that stuff. I don't know how that would work. Vertical. I don't know how vertical works.
I'm just curious to try just because the tech's there and I feel like I should try.
I had people telling me earlier tonight, they're like, you should stream on TikTok too. And I'm like, me on TikTok? They're like, yeah. I'm like, really?
Do you know what? Someone said that to me ages ago as well, and I was like, I don't even use TikTok. And then I started using it, and I did a few streams on there. It is interesting over there. It's an interesting place.
Millions of people, but it's a mixed bag. It's just different. You know what I mean? It's a different world.
Their studio doesn't work on a Mac either, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah. So I have to work that out.
Don't let me be rude, Gibbs. I'm going to use the lavatory.
No worries. No worries. Yeah, cool.
Thank you for having me. Maybe when I get back, we can dive into a couple of Valora-specific questions.
Absolutely. Yeah. Cool.
Going across the icons.
Gotcha. All right. No worries. All right.
Good stuff. I'll be right back. Cheers to the chat. Much love, everybody.
I tend to waffle on, but I want to listen and make sure that, Hi-RHES has questions.
I love waffle.
Yeah, he loves the waffle. He has questions. Maybe we can bring up the shared screen as well. I'll bring up my Valora while we're chatting, and actually I can do that while he's gone.
There we go. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries, man. And again, apologies, or not apologies, but just considerations that when I have a guest, I am not looking at the chat. I'll quickly look at it right now. Big Hair Tsunami, Cam, Elfstar's in the house, Flowski's in the house. You guys talking about whoever pisses in the middle of a stream? Who does? I do. I actually got a lot of follows on TikTok from streaming there, singularly, but my regular drops there lose follows. Yeah, I'd have an interesting time trying to combine the two, but I don't know. I reckon I could do it. Hi-RHES never actually pisses. He says he will, but then he never does. You claiming that? By the way, that's a pilled sticker, of course, dude. I like the stickers on Pilled. I'm not gonna lie. I like what I like. I don't know why, but Pilled stickers work. Everything else on Pilled looks horrible, but the stickers work. Let me just go back over here and see if I can share a screen here so that when we do, oh yeah, share a screen, entire screen, devices, applications, entire screen. Discord does not have permission to capture your screen. You can enable it in privacy settings. Sure thing. I'll do that right now. Let me just do that in privacy, Discord, privacy settings. Where is my Discord? Here it is, privacy settings. User settings? Nope. I guess it'd be under privacy where they say privacy settings.
I'm back.
You're back? I'm just trying to share a screen here, man. And I've got...
Take your time. There is no rush. Very laid back, little Valora chat here.
Cool.
But you know more than I do, and there's questions I do have. It's like, there's a lot going on here. It's surprising to me how much Valora has into the streaming. I don't know. It's just the dashboard's great, and there's just every option is there.
Yeah.
You know, it's got everything.
Totally. Let me just do this.
There's a journal. I've never typed a journal. Well, I do have a journal, but
that's funny.
I don't write it that much. I do have a book of life. I do write in every now and then, but there's a journal. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, hey, tonight I had a good stream. We were talking about this. People can read the journal. It's a neat little feature. D-Live didn't have that, you know. Direct messages built into the app. Kind of interesting. I don't know.
Totally.
Kind of different. Like,
hey, Hi-RHES, just 1 second. I've actually got to restart Discord to do this screen capture, so just give me 1 second.
No, you're good. I'll go from an 8 to a 6. I'm a little excited here, but much love.
I had to restart Discord to enable the screen share. That's all right. We can... You were in a voice channel last time you left Discord. Reconnect. That's a cool little feature. Just reconnecting. And I'll pop this out onto there. Give me 1 second. Pop out the... Where is it? Give me 1 second here. This is not a technical issue. It's just a small technical issue.
Take your time, my friend. No rush.
Thank you, man.
Streaming's not easy. You know, streaming ain't easy. There's a lot going on.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You got multiple windows. You got cameras all over the place. This is not easy.
Do you know what I do like, though? I've come back in there, and I'm on the right-hand side now, which in my mind... it put me on that side. I want it to be on the other side of you because it looked just aesthetically better. But anyway, it's working.
Gotcha. Sure. No problem.
So I'm going to share Valora screen, and as you ask questions about it, then we can have it running right now. Yeah, where is it? Valora.
Navigate together. We will learn together. You will teach me.
I wonder if I can just go share a screen window or app, make selection, share this window. Okay.
There we go.
Make that full screen. So there we go. So we've got it up there. You can see that, right?
Yes, I can see.
You're looking at it on Discord, right? Not on this.
Cat Avalanche or Cute Avalanche.
Cute Avalanche. Yeah. All right. I'll make it larger. So that's actually, if I go too large, it gets a bit funky.
Black Suit is live. Hot Beats is live.
So we're looking at my logged in. This is my actual logged in version of the site. By the way, I'll just bring down, I've got a Discord overlay of me and you on screen. I'll bring that down in the gap here. That's better. Yeah, cool. So yeah. Let's get into the conversation. You got some questions that you wanted to ask.
Initially the first questions I have was I noticed there's the teams feature. So I saw there's like all the D-Live refugees. There's like a D-Love for Valora team that was made.
Yes.
And it looks like Elfstar made that, who I think there's nobody perfect to actually be the owner of that than Elfstar. I got a lot of respect for Elfstar.
Absolutely.
I used to play some RPG stuff with him and My Dixie Wrecked. I don't know if you know that, guys. Pieces, played guitar.
Okay.
Pieces and Dixie.
Yeah.
Anyway, Elfsar in charge of the teams, and very cool here. So there it is.
And do you notice his team is the most members of that team? So Elfstar, 16 members. Props to that. I think that's fantastic.
This place is teeny tiny. Yeah, this is just so small here right now.
This is D-Love. D-Live is D-Love for all the D-Live refugees. If you had an account on D-Live, then this is the team for you.
Yes.
And look how it lays it out.
It.
Like, yeah, it's slick, man.
We are refugees on a boat.
Yes, we have a home now.
It is cool. So there's these teams, which is kind of a new feature to platforms for me. I've never seen something like this, and I think it's kind of cool. I don't know. It's got my interest peaked. That was the first thing I saw. But the question I had was, like, I have friends, and like, how do I invite them to the team? Does the owner have to send the invite?
It's at this stage, it's owner invite only. I believe that may change down the track, but at this point, you have to invite them in.
Right, because right now I imagine there's a lot of people from DLive coming over, and they see the team, and they click it, and they're like, how do I?
Exactly.
How do I?
Let me show you that, because I have a team, a team here. So I've got one, the two-way street, which is what it sounds like. That was my welcome spiel. So I made a team for that, and I did.
Nice.
And if you go in here, manage team.
So you can be in more than one team. That was another question.
Yes.
More than one.
Yeah, apparently. Okay. And here is the roster. I've actually invited yourself in, so you can see you're there as an invite.
Yeah, I didn't see that yet. Okay. I haven't seen that.
The idea behind my team is that we all, not just DLive refugees, but all of us that believe the mantra.
So funny.
It is funny, yeah. It's very funny calling it that.
Yeah.
The mantra of we give you our time by creating the content, and you give us your time by consuming the content. That's the vibe of the two-way street. So anyone's welcome into this team if they believe in that mantra. But fundamentally, the two-way street's for everyone. However, we should all be financially rewarded. So viewers and creators equals community, and both should be financially incentivized. That's my take on it. And I put a big DLive banner there so that we can remember the good old days.
Oh my God, that banner. We got to retire that eventually. Oh, look at that thing.
That's why I put it there, because it's going to go away and eventually the internet will be scrubbed of it. But if we keep it there,
I like it. It's for posterity.
Exactly.
I support it.
And check this out, man. With the browse feature on Valora, you can click on the browse and you can go, these are all the streamers that are live right now. Again, 15 live channels. Not many, right? 15, but
very small.
Up the top, you can change to category, schedule, or teams. So you can see whose team, members of which team are live right now. You want to see how many DLivers are live at this stage? I think it's just myself. And you scroll down, look, currently live right there. It's just a really, really cool way to like categorize stuff. It's rad,
I agree. It's an interesting search tool.
Yeah.
It's an interesting.
Which DLive never had any of that SEO. They just would like, you get on the wheel if you're top duck and you get there every single time that you go live. Otherwise, you just have no hope.
Sure.
Yeah,
no, absolutely. It's interesting. It's just another facet of a platform that I haven't seen before, right? Just like when I went to the settings on Valora, if you go to your username and go to settings,
yes,
you can make like a banner. You can make like a, I think you can even draw your own emblem. They give you like actual, little paint shop.
That's rad.
Tools.
That's so cool. Yeah. Yeah.
It's somewhere in there. There's all kinds of stuff here. There's a lot to explore. I've been kind of going down this list.
Branding, you can change the accent color, you can change the background texture, endless amounts of textures. Like
it's very customizable.
Yeah. It seems like all this stuff, and by the way, none of this to me looks cookie cutter. You go to other platforms and they look the same, like the basics of them. This looks, there's no site that, there's no streaming platform that looks like this that I've seen.
It works quite well.
Yeah.
It's very organized, and it's kind of all there. It has everything that it needs to have, like in my opinion.
Signal boost is pretty slick.
I still don't fully understand how the volts work, right? I see these volts that build up like in the chat. Like, how does that work? You interact, you get volts, or like, I don't know.
So at this stage, volts are donated only. So you earn channel points. There's two kinds of currency, I suppose. One is the channel point, and you earn that by being active in the chats, and it's per channel. It's not going into a cumulative chest, if you like. It goes into your, if you like of the word chest, it goes into your, let's call it wallet. It goes into your wallet, but it's per streamer. So if I go over to GamerCam's stream, I've been active in there for the last 2 days or whatnot. I'll have a certain amount of channel points. Then I might go to, I don't know, your stream, and I'll have a different amount of channel points because I've been active in.
I see. And what are the points? You can do like alerts and stuff like that, or
at this stage, you can use those channel points to trigger alerts on my stream. I don't know who else is doing it that way. It's a little bit.
How did you set up the alerts? Where's that at?
Pretty straightforward, actually.
What a beautiful group of people you are.
There's
you
one
are
right
good.
there.
I wish I looked like you.
There, Trump.
Shout out to Donald.
Shout out to Trump. The way I did that.
How do you do that? Yeah. How do you?
I went to create a dashboard, and down here in alerts and rewards.
I'm going to try to follow along here. Let's dashboard. Okay.
Alerts and rewards. There is stream alerts, and there's sounds and stickers and channel points. It seems a little. The wording on this is a little bit cumbersome. If you click on channel points,
I see. Yep.
You scroll down and you see there's two things here: built-in rewards, first and second. Now that, to me, that was a little bit weird at first, but all those two are. That means when someone
you're first in the stream.
Exactly. Every time you go live, first place will be there, and someone can claim it, and then second place will be there after first place has been claimed, and people can claim it. It's a way of telling the streamer that your loyal viewers, here's the first one, here's the second one, and you can view the stats. I don't believe the stats are working so well right now. Yeah, look, it's not coming up right now. They're working on V2.
It's okay. The site is young.
Exactly.
I'll allow it.
There are going to be things that don't work here for sure, but it's the actual process works, but the back end joining it all together for a display hasn't popped up properly.
Sure.
But then if you scroll down, these are all of my rewards that I've enabled. So by creating a reward, there's a little tab here. You create the reward. I'll do that. And you can name it. And you can give it a cost. Now, this cost is the channel points. I've chosen all of mine to be 1 channel point, so it's the cheapest possible to incentivize people to use it. And I won't create one right now, but you've got these options to do whatever you will. Once you've done that, you click on Design Card. Now, this is where it gets a little bit cumbersome because I didn't put a name in. I'll just call it. I'll delete this later. I'll just call it text.
So you design the colors of that little box or whatever?
Well, technically, yes. However, it's not working as it should yet because I've done all these designs for my alerts, and currently it only comes up as a little blue box that says so-and-so triggered this alert. So,
well, that's cool, though. It's so cool.
My advice would be to do this with the view that at some point it will work. And I'll show you these are my setups.
I love it.
Thank you, Elsa. I've set mine up to include an icon, a custom icon. In this case, this is the I Just Farted girl. And I've put those in at large, and I've got a little on hover effect going on. You can kind of see it slightly working. That's what it's meant to look like. Those are my channel colors with the blue and fading into the pink. That's my setup, but it's not working right now. I'll cancel that because I don't want to create a test one. But once you've created it, it'll put it at the bottom of your list. Now, I've got so many in here, so I'll just scroll to the very bottom. At the bottom, it'll be down here, and you'll have this option to add a file here. So you have to click on that, and then it gives you the option to browse for the file. I've already added the file on this instance, so if I play it, it should...
Well, that's cool.
Oh, wait.
Man, you have a lot of them. You have a ton of those.
That tab's been muted. My bad. That tab was muted, but...
You put some time in here. There's like 20 alerts there.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Why are we not hearing? It's still muted.
That's the way to do it. So, yeah, I need to go into these settings. I didn't see those tabs. There's like different tabs.
That's just me playing the example of the applause. The thing to remember is this green button on screen. If you turn that off, then they won't work. You've got to make sure that green button is, and it defaults to off screen. So you got to turn it on.
All right, green button on. Got it.
So
interesting.
That's that. Cool. The reason it's a little bit sort of strange is
anybody can do that. Anybody can do that, right?
Anybody can do that. It is a little weird because right now, if you did click on stream alerts, it does tell you there's options here for new followers, subscription, gift sub. These are all me personally. I added all of my DLive alerts to this. I wanted
And
to have.
oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I gotta do that. Where are we at here?
I didn't want those
Okay.
alerts to disappear, so I added them as
All right,
D-Live
I gotta
alerts.
get into this.
Yeah.
I haven't done any of this. This is good. Tomorrow I'll do this. I'll sit down and I'll go through it.
It's pretty rad.
Well, that's great. That's what I'm looking for. You know more about Valora than I do. That was kind of the purpose here, was to learn a bit more. But
Sure.
as far as the overall sentiment, I think it's a great platform. So I'm gonna start streaming here, and why not? You know.
This carousel at the top, I believe this is auto changing. Yeah, look here. It's changing to the next streamer after a certain amount of time. Yeah, Toro time.
All right,
This-
we've got a carousel. I
This
like
number
that.
at the top, last time we streamed, or day before yesterday, it was 1,200. Now it's 1,300 users, so it's growing. Keep an eye on that. When it gets to when that number gets to 10,000, we'll be like, we were there at 1,300, man.
That's right. We were here at the beginning. That's kind of the idea. It feels new. It does feel like D-Live at the very beginning in some way. Like, it's hard to
Absolutely.
explain, but
Yeah. Have a look
you know,
at
it
this.
just feels like something that's it's just like a skeleton waiting for just people.
Yeah.
Just waiting for people. It's all good. It's like
You
Perfect.
mentioned
Set up
journals
right.
earlier. Journal. This is very intriguing. This banner at the top here. Community journals. This is, to me, this is pretty rad, because we all want to be able to express ourselves, but not everyone can express themselves on camera as a live streamer. Some people might want to express themselves through drawings or through,
there you go.
conversation.
Sure.
I find this is super slick. I love this feature. I don't know how far it's going to go. Like, how will it be? Like right now, you can scrub through them via the most popular and who you're following. But I wonder, once a lot of people sort of fill this out and start putting content in here, we've only got 78 posts at the moment. But once that gets to 788, how will all this be ranked? I don't know. But I just love it.
We'll have to see how people use it, I guess, you know?
Yeah. In fact, I see it's not changing. Once you click the tabs, it's not actually populating, so that might need to be adjusted. But I've made a couple of posts there just to sort of see what happens. And I think once you click on someone else's post, Hi-RHES,
Okay.
and there's a little link there to their channel, so you can get in there,
It's I see.
and then that takes you straight to their channel, or to their profile at least. I like that.
I might get lost in the journals. I mean, it could happen.
Yeah. Well, if maybe you've written a story or something, you know, like maybe you're writing some lyrics for a song, you can post them up there and get feedback, you know, like, yeah.
Write anything. Journal anything. I reckon I would do a stream and be like, I had a great stream tonight. We talked about this and that. These people hung out.
Yeah.
It was fun. You know, have a little journal.
Yeah, totally.
But,
yeah, I love it.
Who knows?
And the schedule here, so this is what I did this morning. Before I went live, I added a schedule for my stream. And if you scroll down through the list of streams that are coming up, there's 2 streams at the same time here, 8 p.m. Now, I'm not sure what time zone this is, but my one won't be here now because I'm live right now. But I suggested that these schedules, this timing, instead of being whatever time zone Valora is in, I feel like this should default to your profile. So if
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If I've signed in Australia, this should be my current time right here, and that's the most current stream. I'm not sure where it's for.
Yeah, tell the council. Nobody wants to do the conversion every time.
Yeah.
Like, it should to your location.
Wait a second. It actually is it's 5 p.m. right now, so that has already passed 4:30 p.m. Interesting.
I don't know.
Maybe it already is.
Yeah, I agree with you. It would be easier if it just showed your whatever time it is for you. Right? You don't have to do the math.
Yeah.
Like right now, DLive's going to close, and they say it's at 2 a.m. April 27th, but
somewhere along there,
plus or minus 8. What time does that really? mean, You know?
Actually, Cam has a good point in the chat. He says his stream starts tomorrow at 9 p.m. PST. So let's go down and see where Cam is in the lineup. Here it is. Okay, so that's incorrect. It says 9 p.m., but that's not when it will be live for me. So that needs to be fixed. Can you guys see that if I make it larger?
I live Central Standard Time. I feel like you should just tell me what time it is for me.
It should definitely, yeah. Yeah, exactly,
I mean,
Cam. That's your
it's
time.
a
Yeah.
hurdle, but there's definitely a way to do it. It can be coded. I mean, it could be done. Submit a ticket or whatever.
Yep, good things are
I'm
coming.
used to that on DLive. Just send a ticket to the relative, group,
and hope
But
someone
no,
gets it.
There
Yeah.
will be little things that need to be tuned up, and that's fair. It's an early platform, but overall, 99%. I like how it's structured.
Yeah, totally.
100%.
Look at this subtle background here. When this streamer, Toro Time, a little background, just a little. It's just this most subtle thing, man, but it makes a difference. This background that they've got. It's
true. It's the little things, man.
You know what that is? That reminds me of when you watch a vertical video on a horizontal platform and the person who shot the video doesn't do anything behind it. It looks horrible, but if they just do a second display and they blur it, it looks better. They fill the aspect ratio and blur it, and then there's the vertical strip. That's kind of a similar thing. It's just a subtlety.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
Very
I
subtle.
commonly when I make content for my streams, a lot of times I record it from my phone.
Yep.
And before I make my playlist, I bring them into OBS. I make a duplicate, I blur it, and I blow it up so that I have that.
Exactly.
Just to fill the negative space with that blur. I know what you mean.
The worst thing you don't want to do is take the vertical and stretch it to the aspect ratio. You don't want to do that.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will not work. Yeah.
So someone at Valora decided, and I'm going to assess it was Corey because it's mostly his work. I think he just said, look, we want this to look slick and we want it to look original and we don't want to look like a copy. And they've done that. I love it, man.
Very well done.
Very well. I think that logo could be bigger.
I'm pretty excited. I mean, it's nice to have a place to take the lifeboat after DLive. I feel pretty good about this.
How about the timing, though?
There's other platforms, and again, I never discourage people. I know Valora would support this. I've read some of the TOS, they support other platforms.
Yep.
It's okay to say, hey, some people go to Pilled.
For sure.
Some people go to Kick,
Yeah.
I respect where everybody wants to go. That's no big deal. I don't mean to try to force Valora on anybody.
No way.
I will candidly say it's laid out very well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. If you want to go and have a look, go and have a look. If you don't like it, then continue looking and find somewhere that you do like. This has really stood out to me, though. It jumped out as something very impressive. There is a story here in the About section. I don't know if you've read this yourself. I can read it now or we can do it another time, but there's a story here about Corey and it's pretty interesting.
How'd you get to that?
By the way, you can always click the logo to go back to the homepage. At the very bottom of the page in the About section, you got all these tabs down here. Go to About, and I'll let you read it at your own leisure. But it's Corey telling his story, and it seems pretty intense.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I'll have to read through this.
Yeah. That's pretty key. Development on Valora TV began in 2025. So we all now know that DLive was, on the way out. And I feel like you said before, it's a great place because the timing, but I feel like the timing was coincidental, it's really happenstance, but it's a beautiful coincidence that this has come to this point at this point in time.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, this platform's been up for 6 months, right?
Longer, about a year now.
Is it a year?
I think it's about a year. Yeah. I've been here since October, and
okay. I thought it was 6 months.
October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Well, I've been here for 6 months, but I think it was already out for a couple, or at least 2 or 3 before me.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it's safe to say it's new, it's fresh,
yes,
it's small, but that's the first way when I introduce it to people. I'm like, listen, it's small and it's new, but it's laid out very well, and I have a good feeling about it. It's kind of my main takeaway.
Yep.
You know, it's structured well. You answered my question about the teams.
Okay. Yep.
I don't really know what other questions I really have here. But Laura, I was looking at this earlier before we did this call. I was going to make a bulleted list.
Okay.
But then I was like, no, we'll just do it. We'll just kind of freestyle it. We got our notifications. We got our profile.
Notifications
Dashboard.
aren't working
The
at this stage.
creator dashboard is very thorough. It's good. It's got everything there.
Yeah, notifications aren't clearing. I've cleared mine a number of times and they keep coming back. So just bear that in mind. You know, a few things that aren't working.
I can't complain. If I was on the council, I wouldn't know what to add right now. But if I think of anything, I'll let you know so you can look forward to
that's the other thing too. Yeah, if there's ever things that pop up that you think might be worthwhile, you can certainly run it by me and then I can run it in. Again, there's no guarantee that what we do there will make the site, but it's such a great idea. For instance, I'll just explain this. So when I do an IRL stream, I don't have alerts because I have alerts on my stream, but I don't hear them because I'm out there in the field and I'm not playing my stream, and because then there'll be a double up of me talking into my mic and blah, blah, blah. So I want to have a standalone app that I can load up in my phone and it will always just play just the alerts feed. And so I asked about it, and then I got access to the developers module, and I was in a sandbox area where I'm creating an app and I'm ready now to put it in production. And I've got my app that's going to go into production basically from just having the idea and tinkering with it. I now have almost created an app that's going to benefit me, and it'll be available for everybody for free to use in the same manner.
Well, there
so,
we go. This is your own app. It's a totally different thing than Valora. This is your own.
But it's totally different from Valora, but it's only done because I asked Valora to help, and they
Sure.
Yeah, and my point is,
API or whatever, they got to give you some sort of
like a sandbox area to test things. And the thing is,
well, that's great. That's great, man. I mean, if you're IRL, you want to hear the alerts, right? How do you do it?
Yeah, and I don't think that would have happened on D Live because like Tidy had his Tidy Labs, which was obviously his, we don't know, but we would assess that he was contracted for a certain amount of time for Tidy Labs to be integrated with D Live. And he was protective of that. That IP was his, which is fair. And I just don't think that there was, I don't know, were there other developers working on third-party integrations for DLive? I don't know.
I don't know, not really. I mean, we had Tidy Labs. There wasn't much else, was there?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got third-party. There's Vampy Tech. A guy named Vampire Frog has a like TTS thing where you can pick voices, and it's a full form interface. You can pay monthly, and there's a whole chat widget and emotes.
Rad.
Like right now, like on Valora, the emotes.
Yep.
Like I bet with the Vampy Tech overlay, once I synchronize it, the emotes will be able to pop up on my stream and do the same kind of.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
All those fun little things,
Yeah.
But I haven't linked it all up yet. I'm still to kind of try to set this up. So,
yeah.
We're gonna see, but it seems like a good place to test it out for sure.
That's the joy of it as well. Like if you, and I know that you probably think the same way as me, but you have an idea of what you want your stream to look like and how it's going to respond to certain things, and it's like, okay, let's get that going. Let's set that all up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm very particular. It's all it's laid out.
Yeah. Again, back to
I usually make a whole playlist before my stream, and I find music video, funny.
Yeah.
Chest, intermission, chat.
Yeah.
Back to music video. It's all laid out there.
Can I ask you?
Of course, the plan deviates because you can never plan it perfectly.
No, you cannot.
Always, everything gets a little crazy, but you know how it is.
What did you
like before your stream gives? You probably lay out. You're like, okay, I'm going to go live. We're going to talk about this topic.
Yep.
Then we're maybe going to do this. You have a little bit of a timeline.
Every stream, half an hour mark is usually when I go and get a coffee and run the surfing clip. And that's like half an hour to get the stream up and running, and everyone comes in, and then we get into the content. But let me ask you, back to your fish tank stuff. Where did that idea come from? Like, how did you ever have that idea? Because I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. What was the genesis of that?
When I had the camera in the fish tank,
it looked like you had it behind it, shooting through the fish tank. I've
had several. I bought I had this idea online where there's these pipe cameras, you know, when people have like a clog in their pipes and they get the wire snake camera.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Right. So I bought one of those. It's waterproof, but I put it in my fish tank. So it was like underwater fish tank, right? But then I had another camera that was looking at the tank, and then I was like, it was a fish tank gimmick kind of thing going on.
But for those that never saw it, your audio was coming from outside of the tank, but the vision was coming from inside of the tank.
Yes, yeah.
That's cool, man. Like,
it was some fun. I mean, I don't have it set up now. I do still have my fish tank, but I no longer have a camera in the tank.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun for a bit.
Well,
So creative. I was just playing with form. Like,
yeah. I want to see
a camera in the fish tank.
I want to see something like that on your Valora streams.
Boldly go where no one has gone before.
Yeah, I want to see something similar to that. I thought that was cool, man, with the lights and
joke was
stuff.
always whenever I would step away for a minute, you know, I like to step off camera every now and then, you know.
Yeah.
I would just go to the fish tank cam, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's fish tanking again."
Yeah,
Like,
nice.
Fish tanking.
Yeah.
I would cut to the fish tank cam and walk away. You know?
That's so cool. Yeah.
It was good. It was good times, man. Those were the olden days.
See, and that stuff comes from, I don't know, like when you get inspired, because you were G'd up for D-Live and to create something, and you wanted to put effort in because, I don't know, I'm not speaking for you, but this is how I felt. If you put the effort in, you would see a return, your channel would grow, the community would grow around it, and everybody would be earning Lino.
I just like, literally just like hanging out with people, meeting people from around the world, and I just like to party. Like, if I'm surrounded by good energy and I'm having fun, the rest just comes with it. That I had no expectations of this or that grandeur, and it's just I'm just being myself, and I just like to have a good time with people. I just like meeting people from all over the world. Like shit, I'm talking to you. We're across the pond here. It's
Hell
great,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. I know, it's amazing,
It's
isn't
cool,
it?
man.
Technology.
But the rest comes behind it, you know. It's like, hey, you know, you make a little bit of money here and there. When I look at my D-Live, you know, stats, I think I donated back about 75 to 80% of everything I was ever donated.
Yeah, right.
However many 800,000 lemons over the course of 6 years, whatever, you know.
Did you ever
donated
stake?
back about 80%. I've taken out every now and then. I take out $100 or something, but I try to give back.
Yeah.
Chests. I open chests all the time.
Yeah. And that's what we need here. We need something similar to that concept. At this stage, it's just vaults, which the viewer has to buy, or the streamer, and then they can donate them. There doesn't appear to be a way to generate vaults by content creation or engagement, which I think needs to be addressed. I think that's
I agree.
Yeah. Something needs to be done there.
I would like you to bring this up to the council.
I'm not allowed to talk about
the council.
Yeah.
You know, the council.
There's obviously confidentiality, but let me just say that it has already come up. So
I got you. No, I think that's a great idea. It would be cool to have an engagement kind of a thing going on there.
Yeah, because that incentivizes people.
I'm gonna miss the chest. You know, I'm gonna
totally.
Miss that.
Yeah. Yeah, like there could be a better implementation of something similar, like maybe not a chest, but something that, you know, the concept is similar, but it's just done better because D-Live did it. The thing that D-Live did well, and I didn't know anything about this at the time, the crypto side of it was completely foreign to me. However, what D-Live inadvertently did for me and for other streamers was to educate us about what a blockchain is, what a testnet is, what staking is, what consensus actually means, and how you can build a certain amount of wealth from doing something in that sphere. And I was like, because I've said this before, but I'll just say it quickly again. But when I saw that PewDiePie video and he said, your viewers earn this, he called it a lino. They earn lino from watching your stream and you earn lino from making the stream. I was like, what? Run that by me again. Right. My viewers earn by viewing my content and I earn by creating it. I sat bolt upright and I was like, gimme. And I ran over from my bed and I signed up on my iMac at the time, dlive.tv, gives a minute, signed up. Yeah. Didn't know anything about, I didn't know what crypto was. I didn't know what Lino, I didn't know what testnet was.
If you can get paid to watch something, that's pretty cool.
I was like, if my viewers are going to be paid, then I need viewers. Yeah. And the only way I'm going to get viewers is by multiply like streaming all the time, build up something. So I went live and I did daily for a couple of years there just to get that community built up. And then DLive said, look, if we do this, we're going to do it properly, and we're going to go from a test net. What's a test net? I don't know. Okay, we're going to go from that to a main net. What's a main net? I don't know. Learn about it, stake your Lino into the system, you know, prove that you have a confidence in the system by delegating your tokens to a validator. In this case, do you remember Boomer Live? This was the guy I was giving all mine to. And then he would earn, so he would earn a percentage off the top of my stake. And then there was consensus, and we talked about how the platform would merge and move and how it would navigate this path. That's what we have that now with the community, but there doesn't appear to be the incentive for the viewer to be rewarded at this stage. So I think
I agree. I think that would be a good tool. That's something they should look into for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how they would want to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. Like right now, it's like obviously the platform's young, and it'll be great once somebody donates you a volt. Someday that will happen. Yeah. But how many people have really bought volts yet? Probably not many, right?
There's a few. There's a few.
There's a few. Okay, but you see what I'm saying? It's new, and as the platform grows, perhaps some people will get more traffic, and there could be people throwing around some currency.
Sure.
But it would be great if there was a way to somehow have an internal kind of what do I want to say? Getting paid to watch, like you said, like a recursive kind of.
Because that becomes a circle. It becomes like a circle. If the viewer gets the incentive to come over and watch, they'll keep coming back and consuming content. The creator will keep creating the content, and then other creators will hear about it. Other viewers will hear about it. Suddenly this wheel gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and suddenly we're looking at 1,300 users becomes 13,000, 1,300.
Right.
130,000. I couldn't do the math.
I was going to say 13, but 130, sure.
Yeah. We're going to go up.
I know where you're going. Right.
We want to keep.
Not 1,300. We're already over 13.
We're already over that.
We're at 13. We're at 1365.
Yeah.
Easy.
Maths was never my strong point.
I mean, the number says 1,250, but I think we're every day.
The number says 1,300 plus.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's changed.
It's gone up.
Check.
Yeah.
Oh, we're updated, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 1,300. We've got
There
a
you
live
go.
ticker updated. We got a live ticker.
We got a
of the
live
community
ticker.
growing in real time.
It's beautiful, man.
I'm excited for this. Gives a minute. I'll tell you what. I don't want to cut this short, but I am gonna. Sometimes they say it's good to cut it when you're ahead.
You did say an hour. We've done an hour. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, I think if you'd like, maybe in a week or two, we can touch base again and
man,
bounce some ideas around.
For sure, yeah.
See where we're at in 2 weeks, and have another conversation.
Absolutely, yeah, man. Yeah, anytime, man. Like Discord's easy to use for that. Yeah, for sure.
No, you're really pleasant, man. You got an agile mind. I love it. I appreciate you very much, dude.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And I appreciate you and your time too for coming over here. And I love to see what you're going to do. Yeah.
You got it. Well, I'll do my first live stream one of these days. I'm not sure when, but one of these days.
Sounds great.
We'll do a face reveal. Oh, wait, I already did it. Oh, shit. Face reveal tonight. On the Gives a Minute stream.
I want to see you I want to see you in a fish tank under the water coming up. I'm just starting my stream, and all the bubbles come up.
That can be arranged. All right. Hey,
all right, man.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Hi-RHES. Thanks, dude.
Shout out to the chat. Cheers, everybody.
All right. So I'm going to just close this down, but that's Hi-RHES. And I got to tell you, I enjoyed that thoroughly. I'm going to stop sharing a screen here. I haven't done that before. So, yeah, look, there's a lot to be said there. Obviously, we had a great conversation, and I think he's tapped into something there. We have the chance now to continue the conversations whenever we want. If you want to talk about this,
I like this guy.
I like Hi-RHES. If you want to talk about this this platform, you can definitely do it here on my streams. Now, you don't have to say good things. I'm saying the good things. We're also highlighting that there are things that need fixing. We're going through as we learn, and we're engaging and checking out and making sure things function and whatnot. And this council thing, we have a direct line in to the guys that matter, that make the decisions. So if there's something that pops up that you think they need to know about, I can make a note of it and I can get it in. And this could be sort of like the community streams with Tidy every Wednesday or every second Wednesday or every couple of months and then never. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember those community streams with Tidy? That was so sweet. I used to watch them. We used to watch the community. We called my stream the community stream we missed, and we'd watch them the day after to make sure we didn't miss anything. Turns out there was nothing to miss because nothing ever changed. So with that in mind, if anyone wants to call in now, I know DK was wanting to call in. I'm going to open it up for you guys. I will put a cap on it though. We can do about 40 more minutes. I'm going to go to the bathroom, take a slash, and when I come back, whoever wants to call in is welcome to. In the meantime, surfboarding. Peter. Oh, Damn Dammy with the follow. Damn Dammy over on Valora. How you going, Damn Dammy? Hope you enjoyed that surfboarding from today. By the way, anyone want to call in? Now's the time. I said we'd take 40 minutes. We're only going to take half an hour because I also want to end my stream by raiding someone on Valora. That's going to take a little bit of time. So, yeah, Damn Dammy. Valora has an app. Didn't find it. Yeah, the app's been out for a while, actually. I haven't used it yet, but it's there. It's there. So if anyone wants to call in, you're welcome to. Get in the Discord, and you can come on over. There's a call-in section, and I'm there right now. And if you want to join me, you're welcome to. Otherwise, I'll just continue the conversation with my own thoughts in the meantime.
We're going to have a little fun. Have nothing else to do, so let's have a little fun, right?
Right? We're going to have a little fun. I feel like we need to have gives. I have the YouTube section activated on Valoria if you want to see it. I have that set up too, but let's bring yours up for the sake of it. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I can do that on top of you. I can do that on top. Let's go and have a look at Elfsar's YouTube implementation. Also, fourth wall. I'm keen to see that. So we go to... I'll make this larger so you guys can all follow along. Is this muted? I hope it's muted. Elfsar's channel. I'm following Elfsar, so I can easily get to the profile quickly there. 32 adventurers. By the way, that's a little subtlety that we didn't mention with Hi-RHES. You can change your default community name. So we've always called you guys the Givers over on my channel. So that says, to me, it would say 32 Givers, but Elfsar's Adventurers. Let me read you his bio. While we're here, can we change the, can we turn that sidebar down? No, you can only... Okay, here's the bio from Elfsar. Artist and gamer, joined Valora March 31st, 2026. My name is Ethan. I did not know that, dude. I did not know that, Elfsar. Ethan's a lovely name. My name is Ethan, but everyone calls me Elf, short for Elfsar. I'm a Canadian-American 80s kid with a deep passion for all types of games. Grew up in California with arcades and playing couch co-op with friends. I love art, comics, films, and pop culture. I have a BFA, a Bachelor of Fine Arts, majored in drawing and minored in film studies. I owned and operated an art gallery, comic book and collectible store in Vancouver for close to a decade. Dude, what years were that in? I was in Vancouver in 2000. I don't know if you were there then. That'd be interesting. We might have crossed paths. Now I'm a retired part-time streamer living off the coast of beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Are you on Vancouver Island? I'm primarily an art stream and console gamer on different platforms. I also make content for YouTube. Hope you will stay a while. Follow and join the chat to get to know me. You're on Vancouver Island. No sweat, man. I love that place. I started streaming during COVID and caught the bug to keep doing it due to the many wonderful people I've met over the years. I was an early VP, verified partner, on DLive, and although I restream to many platforms, Valora seems like a really good fit for me. Hell yeah, man. He's a member of the Two-Way Street and DLove for Valora. Well, he's an owner of that one. He hasn't created his About showcase yet, which is a shame. You could be doing that. But look at that. The chat stays up there too. I didn't know that. The chat stays up there from previous streams. That's kind of slick. Or is that just because that's because I'd zoomed in. My bad. The chat's on that side. So the chat, hang on. The chat. I can chat even when you're not live. Are you live, man? You're not live right now. I can chat in your chat when you're not live. I guess you could do that on DLive as well. Calm down, man. Calm down, me. But anyway, let's take a look at this. We got merch. Now, I am zoomed in, so it looks a little funky. You can leave messages just like DLive. Yeah. I got excited for that, but I don't know. I think I got excited because it felt like it populated underneath here, but that's just because I was so far zoomed in. It just put it there. Yeah. So let's take a look at your journal. You've got one entry on the 14th of April, new art and gaming streamer. This is your introduction. I'm a DLive verified partner, refugee, art stream and game lover, dreamer, lover, looking to bring some art and fun gaming to the platform. Although it was sad to say goodbye to DLive, at the end of it all, it was never the platform that made it special. It was the people. I think it was both, but I agree. The great thing about people is we can reconnect anywhere. This is true. We'll lose a few along the way, sure, but every move is also a chance to make new friends somewhere new. So we did our first art stream here. Hell yeah. The Lunar Lovegood sketch stream didn't end the way it was supposed to. A network error and severe chat lag. Oh no. Cut the live broadcast short before the drawing was finished. I put together a time-lapse of the artwork and included the missing final segment from the stream so you can see how this patron reward sketch was completed. The portrait of Luna Lovegood from the Harry Potter film series is part of a monthly reward for a 5-heart legend supporting the channel at the $50 patron. Oh, nice. Normally these sketches happen off stream, but this one turned into a behind the scenes and how artists adapt when tech doesn't cooperate. We all know that feeling. If you enjoyed traditional sketching, portrait studies, and a cozy art process, you're in the right place. And there is the link to Elfsar, but it does come up there as a link, a clickable link anyway. Pretty rad. So let's take a look at, go back, zoom out, too far zoomed in. Let's go back to the channel, click on the link. Oh, interesting. What's happened? Command R, refresh my trousers. I zoomed in too far. Hit X. Oh, because I was in the journal. Is that right? You hit X, escape? I think it was because I was too zoomed in. So we got links here. This is slick, man. You can find you on YouTube 3 times. Elfsar, Elfsar Plays, and Elf Ansar. You got Patreon, the shop, here's the 4th wall, Twitter, Blue Sky. Oh yeah, I forgot about Blue Sky. TikTok, Insta, Discord, Twitch, and Kick. So let's take a look at the merch because this is the 4th wall integration. So this pops up. This looks slick, man. Now I don't use 4th wall. This is not just merch. This is just paintings as well. This looks slick, man. 4th wall. These are all drawings done by Elfsar. Pretty rad stuff, man. Let's pick one at random. Freddy. Prints are at the shop. Look at it, dude. Pops out in a new tab. Gives you your local currency because it's 4th wall. Pretty slick, right? So that's all coming from the tab on Valora. So if you have stuff to sell, like you definitely, this is going to benefit you greatly, Elfsar, because this is on your channel, on a new platform, clearly, easily defined and laid out. Looks rad. Clips and videos, channel clips. Now this is where the YouTube integration comes in. Look at that. I've got this set up too. Latest uploads, deep dives, geek outs, and mashups. You can choose playlists here. No other platform does that. It's slick, man. You know why no one does that? Because it's taking viewers off of the platform. No one wants to send viewers away from the platform. However, this is benefiting you, the streamer, to get people to your journal, to your merch store. The YouTube integration looks rad. You got this playlist, deep dives, geek outs, and mashups, future, cyber, and Chrome. And you can click straight onto the playlist and it takes you out, immediately dumps you out onto the YouTube channel, into the playlist. Like that is slick, dude. Like that is so slick. It always keeps the tab out where you work, where you came from. Right? How slick is that? Signal boost is interesting. This is a little place where streamers can choose their favorite streamers to boost. It's kind of like a little bit of love at the bottom there. And you've got Gamer and you've got myself there. And I see DK over in the Discord wants to call. So we've gone through that. DK, give me a second here, dude. So yeah, that little signal boost area, it's kind of slick. Gives you a little tab there, and when the person who's being boosted is live, it comes up as gives a minute's live. You can see the little button there live, and you can click it and go straight into my stream. Totally slick. Totally slick. So I'm live, but we are going to have a call in from DK. He's got some stuff on his mind. I just closed the wrong tab. I'll just open that back up, get off there, get him out of there. We'll just keep that open because later on we'll need that for a hosty host. I will just bring up the Discord. Where are we? The Discord. In the Discord. DK, can you hear me? I don't see a microphone for you, dude. Your microphone... Oh, there you go. Nope, muted. You're muted, dude. I see that you've got a mic, but it's muted. Have I... Muted by me. My bad. Hold on a second. Oh, I muted you last time. Wow. Dude, that stayed muted? Hold on a second. I'll unmute you. I muted you. Holy crap, dude. I beg your pardon, man. I muted you on the last stream, and it stays there till this one.
Yep.
Wow, that's...
It stays there till I come back and you unmute me when I'm here again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so if you mute someone, you have to wait till they come back and say, unmute me, before they can even come back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's messed up. Yeah.
Oh, well,
there's
at least...
little glitches. Yeah, there's little glitches on most platforms that I've worked out.
At least we know.
I get muted and banned so often, it's like I've worked most of them out.
By the way, dude, we've got about 20 minutes here, just a heads up. I just don't want to go past that. So 20 minutes, and then I'm going to try to raid someone on Valora. But how was that chat with Hi-RHES? I noticed you said that you've had history with him chatting. Good things, bad things?
Both. Me and Rez have done a few shows. We are arguing about like NASA and space and flat Earth, globe Earth, all that sort of shit.
Okay.
Me and Rez have argued about this quite a few times. Yeah, like actually a couple of shows at least.
I mean, that makes...
more on his show. Yeah, more on his shows than on mine even about it. But he wouldn't let me on voice chat, so I'm just in chat while he's just abusing me for everything I say.
Well, I mean, everyone's got their opinion. I think a good conversation, whether you both agree on the same thing or not, can always make for a good, fun time anyway. So,
oh, dude, it was definitely entertaining for everyone else.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
So, what's
yeah. Definitely entertain people.
What's your take on Valora? I know you have your own platform, so you're looking at it from
I don't actually know anything about Valora.
Okay.
I can't say anything good or bad about it.
Do you have questions?
All I know is like D-Live constantly kept getting worse and worse, and I saw it coming. And so last October, when they dropped me down to only being allowed to stream 3 hours a day, was when I left and went to Rumble.
Yes.
Like that was the final straw. Like, okay, I'm out, and I went to Rumble. And then 3 months later, Immortal was like, okay, now I've got our website going. And so I've just been refining that and shit.
Fair enough.
The Rumble and the website are like the things that matter.
So just for those that don't know, DK has his own streaming platform called Much Love No Fear, and it's up and running right now. I'm live on there right now, and I think you said you've got...
Yes.
Yeah, you've got about 50 streamers there now?
Yeah, 50, about. I don't know if it's because of you or me, but yeah, because of Beam as well. It's now saying there's like 80 viewers.
Yeah, that's my multi. That's coming from Beam.
Yeah, well, but it's showing my website, so there's 80 viewers right now through your Beam, let alone anything else I'm doing.
Yeah, it's not pulling in viewers from your platform though.
Hopefully, it's taking viewers to my platform.
Right. I mean, yeah, the number I wouldn't really put too much emphasis on. A lot of bots come off one of the websites, Nemo TV.
That's all right. The last time I looked, it said I was up to 48.
Yeah, I just wouldn't think that my number.
I mean, if Beam is actually bringing more people here because we talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I don't have a problem with them bringing more. As I said, the last time I looked, I think it said 48.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, yeah, it's about 50. It's 48 the last time I looked.
Okay.
And seeing as it's only been running for like a few months, I think it's doing pretty well.
Yeah. Well, congrats, man. Congrats. I still don't understand how you make $20 a month on Rumble. I couldn't quite understand that. If you could walk us through that, that'd be good.
Without doing anything, just by streaming.
But you don't use the Rumble studio, and you don't have ads playing.
I just use OBS.
And you don't have any ads.
Use OBS and stream there, and they still pay.
So you don't have ads running. So that's donations purely from donators.
No, I think it's purely from the channel.
How?
Sometimes it's donations, so it's extra. But no, it's purely from the channel.
How though?
The channel, because the channel itself still gets.
I don't understand. If you don't have
the channel itself, it gets people coming in, and then on their other channels they can play ads and shit. So it's about bringing in people, and then
the channel pays in. But that means
if I was playing ads and shit, maybe I'd get paid more.
But hold on a second, DK. That means that if you start a stream on Rumble, anybody can earn around about $20 a week just by streaming. So
I said a month. I said no, it is a week. Yeah, but not straight off. Yeah, but yep.
That doesn't make any sense.
Dude, it is what it is.
But how?
I'm not kidding.
How?
Dude, it is what it is, and I'm not kidding you.
I mean,
even I was blown away. I was like, holy shit.
You got receipts for that? You want to show us receipts?
Dude, can I show receipts? I think my last payout was $86.
So that's more than 20.
Oh, for a month. So the month could have been 4.5 weeks or some shit.
Wait, you got $80 for so $20 a week, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 4 weeks of streaming without ads turned on and not from donations, just the channel pays you. I don't understand what that means.
What bit are you missing? The channel pays you for streaming.
When you say the channel, do you mean the platform? When you say the channel, are you meaning to say the platform pays you?
Yes, Rumble itself.
So not the channel. Yes. The channel is DKspiracy, your channel.
No, Rumble.
That's the platform.
You're streaming there.
That's the platform. Your channel is.
Okay, all right. You want to be pedantic.
You own a website you own a live streaming website. You don't know the difference between a platform and a channel? Come on, man. Explain it to me like I'm dumb.
You fucking stream and don't understand how people can get paid.
Explain it to me how.
Which one of us is in the wrong? I said a wrong word, and you just seem to be inept. What the fuck are you talking about, brother? Like, holy shit, you're trying to make me look like a dickhead when I'm trying to explain shit, and your only issue is that I said one word wrong.
But I gave you like multiple times to correct it, and you didn't seem to understand that I was trying to give you a clue. You're saying the wrong word.
Yeah. Well, you don't seem to have a clue about how you can get paid.
So explain it to me.
To tell you how.
Yes, explain it to me. You haven't got ads turned on. They're not coming from donations. Who is paying you, and why are they paying you? You don't have a contract with Rumble.
Just for bringing people to their channel.
To their platform. So you get paid to bring people
platform, sorry. To their platform, yes.
So you get
So Rumble's paying me basically because I stream that much and I get 500-600 viewers every day. So I get paid for bringing that many people to that platform. Yes.
Do you know the metric that they pay you on? Like, have they explained how that works? Like, X amount of hours equals.
I looked into it. I was even surprised I was getting paid myself at first. I was like, holy shit.
So
I'm
can you
paid for just streaming?
Can you explain?
Wait, I can actually cash this out? What?
Can you explain to us what the metric is?
No, because I don't know.
But you got $80 for 4 weeks of streaming on Rumble.
Yeah, the last payout was $86. Yes.
There it is, folks. Take that as you will. Is it referral links, Elfsar asks? I don't believe it is. It's the channel pay.
No, you just have to make sure when you set up your profile, and if you're not in America, you have to add PayPal. Rumble only pays to PayPal if you're outside America.
Okay.
So you have to add your PayPal link into that, and then you can actually get paid to PayPal. Whenever you want. Takes like about 4 days or some shit. But yeah.
Okay.
Like, not shitting you. And all I do is stream. I don't have ads. I don't have sponsors. And I get paid just for streaming there.
Okay. All right. Well,
this is why I like Rumble.
Yeah.
See, eventually our channel's going to get there when enough people start, throwing money around, donating money everywhere and shit to each other and to all the other streamers. We'll be able to do this on my channel as well. But at the moment,
platform.
We're like, as I said, we're like 50 people. So at the moment, just covering costs, and almost no one is actually subbed and no one's donating. So it's waiting till people actually do start subbing, donating. And the first thing is expanding the broadband so that we can have more than 4 people streaming at a time. Second one is storage. After that, then it's like actually starting to become profit and everyone starts getting shit. See, we're new. We're not rich to start with. We started this with nothing.
Well, congrats on the growth.
All right, this script. I mean, honestly, fuck, you're streaming there. Don't fucking run my channel down.
Channel or platform?
Platform, fuckhead.
I'm chill, man. I'm chill. I'm baffled. I want people to understand that what you're saying doesn't apply to everybody. You can't just start streaming on Rumble and earn $80 in 4 weeks. If you could, everyone would be doing it, and everybody will be talking about it.
I've only been on Rumble streaming full time on Rumble.
This is reality.
For about 6 months.
So you're telling me that after 6 months of streaming on Rumble, you can earn $80 in 4 weeks without advertising. You're not having sponsors. You don't have subscriptions. You don't have donations. It doesn't. I'm sorry, man. I don't understand that at all, and I don't think anybody else understands it. Otherwise, everybody that streams would be doing that on Rumble and cashing.
Well, maybe everyone who streams should start looking into it, because, yep.
Yeah, there it is, folks.
I started streaming on Rumble last year because I had a feeling that D-Live was going sideways. But I only did 1 show a week on Rumble for last year. Then in October, they shut me down to 3 hours a day, and I was like, fuck you, D-Live, I'm out. And so started streaming full time on Rumble. And yeah, that's roughly $80 a month that I'm getting with no advertising, no anything else. It's actually paid from Rumble. Donations and everything else are extra. I'm saying what that platform actually pays. Like, you actually get paid for being a stream creator.
That's awesome, man. I say let the good times roll. Don't rock that boat.
Yeah, well, all I'm saying is you need to go back to your profile on Rumble, and you need to go through it, and you have to set up your PayPal account.
I'll do that.
Because if you're outside America, it can only pay to PayPal.
Yep.
If you're in America, I think you can set up your bank account. But if you're outside America, you have to have a PayPal for it to pay to.
Yeah. Well, I've got that, so I'm good. But I'll be honest, I'm confused by Rumble, and this has made me even more confused. There are 2 ways to stream on Rumble, and I think it needs to be clearer. I'm going to go back and have a look at their studio and see if I can...
I don't use Rumble Studio. I just use OBS.
Yeah.
Like, I don't actually... Apparently, if you use Rumble Studio, you get paid even more.
Well, okay. Don't make all our Christmases come at once, dude. If you could...
like, I'm not kidding you. I haven't been able to work out Rumble Studio. It confused the fuck out of me and annoyed me.
Yeah.
So I just went back to using OBS to stream Rumble through OBS, and I'm still getting paid. But if you use Rumble Studio, apparently you get paid even more, like a higher percentage.
So you know what the percentages are then? You know what the metric...
No, I don't know the exact percentage. I just know that if you use Rumble Studio, it's more than if you use Rumble through OBS.
Okay. Well, that's even more intriguing.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the only way I can look at it is...
I'm not like some madman.
The fact that
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Sorry, go ahead.
So the only way I can look at it is the fact that I'm bringing people to the channel, especially because I'm bringing them from other channels. So I'm actually trying to bring people to Rumble and shit. And the engagement and everything means they might go watch other channels that do have ads and everything else.
Well, I'd be interested to see how that all works in the back end. Like, what's the payment rate? How much is the platform taking? What's your percentage? How does it like X hours equals X amount?
Well, dude, you've seen what it is on my platform. 85% goes to the streamer, 15% goes to the platform. And that is the best for any streamer on any platform that we have found. Okay?
Sounds good.
See, that's on Much Love, No Fear. That one actually gives the most back to any streamer. But because we're new, we don't have like $1 million in the bank yet to start paying out to people.
Yeah.
See, we're at the point where all we're doing is just improving what we already have to try and make it good enough that then it's at the point that it starts making some bank.
Yeah. What's the breakdown on vaults on, on Valora? That's a good question. I don't know exactly. I don't know.
Right.
I haven't requested a payout on Valora. There's a minimum of $25 US before you can pay out anyway. So, but the breakdown, yeah, that's a good point. We should look into that.
Well, see, you're giving me shit about everything else that Rumble's doing and stuff. and you're promoting another channel that you know nothing about.
Another platform that I know.
I told you that a platform is already paying me, and you're promoting another platform that you have no idea about. Careful of that, man.
Okay,
you're
first of all,
you're gonna send people the wrong way if you don't know about shit.
First of all, I never proclaimed to know everything about Valora. Second of all,
I know, but you've been talking
second
about
of all, I don't believe you in the $80. I don't believe that, and it's just it doesn't make sense.
You don't believe it.
I do not believe you, and
you actually think I'm lying.
I don't believe that you get paid $80.
You actually think I'm fucking lying,
Listen,
motherfucker. Dude, don't ever fucking call me a liar.
I don't believe that you get paid $80. He's coming on camera. I don't believe that you get paid $80 a month from streaming on Rumble without ads on and without sponsorships and without donations. I just don't believe that. Now you've got
let me see if I can find it right now for you.
Just to be clear, I didn't say you didn't get paid $80 this last payment. I'm saying I don't believe you get paid $20 a week to stream on Rumble.
Hey, right now, they owe me $50 US. Are you looking at the fucking screen?
Wait a sec.
I didn't say I'm getting rich from it. So right now, $50.
So how do we know that 50 US? You're New Zealand, right?
Well done.
Yeah. So how do we know that $50 is for the last month? How do we know that's just not 50 that you haven't withdrawn from your all-time earnings of 227?
Says in the last 30 days.
That's hours streamed. That actually says 0. That's kind of weird.
Wait. Oh, no. Here we go.
From March 27 to April 25, you've earned $2.31. That's a month, dude. So in the last month, you've earned $2.31. It's right there. Right there. Right where your mouse is. March 27.
$2.31. You reckon? So then how come
I'm
owed $50?
Dude, look.
When I cashed out.
That's dude. Hold on. You've earned $2 in a month, and this last hour or last 20 minutes.
Dude, I cashed out last month, and it was $80. Right now, it's at $50.
Anyway, it doesn't matter, dude. I told you I didn't believe it, and you've just proven it to be incorrect. So let's.
If you don't believe it, get the fuck off the platform.
What platform?
All you're gonna do is call me a fucking liar.
You are lying.
Fuck off my platform.
You are lying. You just showed us.
No, I'm not. Get the fuck off my platform, cunt.
You just showed us you earned $2.31.
Dude, if you're going to call me a liar when I'm outright telling you exactly what has been happening.
You earned $2.31, dude. You just showed us.
You're going to call me a liar in front of your fucking internet followers. Get the fuck off my platform.
Oh, are you saying don't stream on Much Love, No Fear?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't.
All right, fuck off.
Okay.
Call me a fucking liar, cunt.
I didn't call you a liar. I just asked you what.
Yeah, no, you did. You actually called me a liar to my face.
You did.
No, you actually did say that.
You did lie.
No, I didn't.
You earned $2.31. You showed.
What is going to pay me right now? Showed you. And you called me a liar.
You showed us your earnings. It was $2.31 from March 27 to April 24. That's a month.
But the thing is, I cashed out $80 last month, and now it says it owes me $50.
Are you still okay?
What
Do you know what?
are you not understanding?
Okay, man.
No, I'd rather look at the bar graph instead of the fact that you're owed $50.
Make that larger again, dude. Show us your last month's earnings. Do we have to do it twice? It doesn't matter anyway. Scroll down. From too far, back up.
We're going to have a little fun.
We're going to have a little fun.
Have nothing else to do, so let's have a little fun, right?
Fuck up with your Trump fucking
You know what? I'm over it.
Shit, cunt. Hours viewed, 2,325. New followers, 37.
March 27, April 25. Earnings $2.31.
I know it does say earnings $2.31, but
dude,
maybe that's per day.
182 years ago, a man discovered the paperclip.
Hey, man, I'm going to let you go, DK. I'm going to let you go.
I'm going to let you go.
Okay, no worries.
I'm going to let you get the fuck off my fucking channel.
Okay, you mean platform. If you don't want me to stream on Much Love, No Fear, I won't. That's fine. Good luck. Best of luck with it, dude. Best of luck.
Dude, if you're going to be a cunt and run the platform down anyway, probably best you're not there.
Okay. Understood. Best of luck, man.
Dude, if you're a cunt to everyone who's trying to help you,
it was so simple.
Trying to point out how people can actually earn money just from streaming.
Okay.
And you're like, I don't believe you, you're a liar.
Yep. I don't.
Yep. Fuck off.
Okay. No worries. There it is, folks. We didn't need it any clearer than that, did we? Did we need it to be clearer, or was that clear enough? 231, not 80. Anyway, let's take a palate cleanser. We're going to wrap up here. We managed to go a little over what I wanted to, but let's now go across to Valora and give someone some love on the Valoran skins. We'll go to the homepage here, hit the tab, and we'll find someone who's live and we will host them or raid them. Fuse, Crown Joe, and Duct, are they all live? Fuse is live. Let's find a new streamer. Recently started. My name's T. You know who that is? If that's the T, this is a dev on Valora. This is a dev on Valora. Let's unmute that and take a look. Unmute the tab, man. Rumble rankings.
If anything, operators just became a legal issue, a legal safety issue.
Switch to Legacy just in case. Let's give a follow here.
If anything, operators just became a legal issue, a legal safety issue.
Little follow there. Gives them, and it just became a tux.
Like that is completely unacceptable. Gives a minute. Thank you for that follow. Welcome.
Hey.
To the Linux movement.
I'll say, hey T.
How you doing today?
How's the stream going? You guys are saying that DK is Hi-RHES because of the title. No. People that watch will know. The replay is pretty clear. So we're gonna host.
Good. Just started. Part 4 of the event pass. So I'm almost done. Just got like 10 levels to go. But yeah, I was looking forward to going live this morning.
Nice. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to my channel. This is how
it's kind of small, isn't it? Much love as well outside.
This is how it's done here. You go to your own channel. And you go /raid. And this is where you put the channel you're going to raid. And in this case, I'm just going to grab the handle.
Oh, really?
I thought I could grab it from here, but it's...
Cool. I can do that too.
My name's T. Now check this out. Put that in there. And now the raid has begun. There's a countdown of 2 minutes. I set that up myself. The countdown there so that we can then end our stream accordingly. I want to thank Hi-RHES for the conversation. I want to mute that in the background. I want to thank Hi-RHES for the conversation surrounding Valora. Lots to learn, lots to embrace. I want to thank DKspiracy, but I also want to say if he's genuine and doesn't want me on Much Love No Fear, that's fine. I wish him and his platform all the best. You cannot earn $80 for 4 weeks of streaming on Rumble. We clearly pointed that out, but I do wish him all the best on his journey with his platform. And yeah, we'll all chill here again tomorrow. We're going to host My Name's T. I'm going to end my stream, and then we'll go over and say good day to My Name's T. Cheers, us all. You were very calm there, Gibbs. Well handled after being called everything under the sun. Yeah, there was a lot of abuse going on there. Pretty horrible. Thanks for being here live with me, though, folks.
Streaming every night, building up the sway. But as the site faded, I had to find my way. Now I'm hopping
D-1 day for the end of D-Live. True. True.
Chilling IRL, catching all the rivers.
So here comes the host. Oops, on my channel. Let's host, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Take care. Yeah.
Yo, gives a minute. Thank you.